everybody. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Gobi's yummy. Good to see you. Welcome. I'm thinking pie, like as in 3.14, March 14th. Is that what it is now? Have we got that far yet? Dude, don't make me think about pie. I get hungry. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Caster Lab decided to push an update right as soon as I hit go, and so I can't see chat yet because it was supposed to. Sup Blanco? Sup Gabriel? Pie, P-I-E. Yeah. Good to see you guys. Sorry for repeating myself. Hello. It's Monday. The weekend was just here, and apparently I've forgotten everything about everything always. How are you? There we go. That's better. I think that's where you guys like it. Maybe. I don't know. I can't even hear it. It's so weird. 366,000 what? Points? I assume it's points. Oh, dude, I kid you not. Like it's been such a weird day. Like I started today with a meeting at 9:15 a.m. and I was just getting out of the shower, and I got a text. Bloop, are you coming? And I'm like, ah, what? And it was like 9 o'clock. We're sitting here waiting for you, right? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was 9:15. And he's like, oh yeah, okay, see you in 10 minutes. Like, wake up, have a heart attack immediately, and then head to the meeting. And I want to talk a little bit about sort of what's going on in life and ministry and whatnot, and kind of it's Monday, so we'll talk about kind of Bible stuff and life stuff and whatever, but just there's a lot going on inside my head, and I figured I'd bounce it off you guys, get your opinion on it, kind of get some feedback going, and then play a game. If you're early, you're on time. Seeing as I've been so tired lately, I have gotten into the habit of like waking up at the last possible second. So I had my alarm set for 8:30 this morning. So it was 8:30, get up, make a coffee, drink the coffee, go to the shower, get out of the shower, go to the basement, turn on the computer, go, hello. Which doesn't leave any time for, thinking, meditation, prayer, none of it. It's just let's go. And it sucks, but your brain is currently loading. Well, at least you got one of those little upside down hourglass things moving. Some people don't even have that, And Castro Labs decided to forget what Twitch is, so that's cool. Twitch is brutal. It's nice to be secure. You want to have security, but like if every 5 minutes I need to reauthorize the thing, it's a little too secure, a little bit too secure. The little spinning, you got the iPhone, the max spinning circle. All right. Encouraged by hard workers lately. Been up late and waking up early and loving it. I watched a video. It's the most ironic thing ever. I was sitting there like, okay, I'm so tired, and on my little YouTube feed pops up this video about I walked 250,000 steps in a week, and what that did to me. And I'm like, sure, I can watch someone else walk. And tell me how that went for 20 minutes. And so I just sat there and it was just like, blah, watching some other guy be like, I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning and started walking for 4 straight hours. And I'm like, that's good for him. Told my daughter the other day, I'm like, hey, I'm pretty tired. And she looks at me and she's full on, she's an adult now, so she's going to full on reply like an adult. And she's like, when was the last time you went outside, Dad? Like, all right, fine. Okay, fine. You're right. Yeah, so but at the very least, it's at least I can jump on here and I can feel pretty good about it. I am happy to be on stream with you guys. How was your weekend? What were you guys up to? Was there anything good, anything exciting, anything neat? Touch snow. It's cold here. Like it's minus 11, which I don't know. In freedom units, what is that? Minus 11 C in freedom units. 12 degrees. 12 degrees outside. Tax refund kit. Did you get a new iPhone or are you Android boy? Because I know the new Google phone looks really cool. A couple of the Androids that are out there look really neat. The new iPhone is a bit of a nothing burger, which the reason it's a nothing burger is because they innovated and they think they ran out of people to copy from, and so they're just like producing the same phone over and over and over in various different, more fragile colors. My phone is getting on its last legs, man. Okay, yeah, I figured you'd be an Android guy. My phone's on its last leg. I kid you not that I think it's minus 40 that they cross over. Supersonic. It warms up, like it'll just kind of randomly just start heating up like crazy. And and then it'll just stop working. Like I was playing a game yesterday. What was like day before? It was like something really simple. Oh, it was Peggle, right? And it's just a little bouncy ball that goes like that. It's been around for like a decade or something. And my phone was like just freaking out, man. It's awful. And I'm like, man, I need a new phone. But then I'm like, but it accepts phone calls and I spend all my time indoors. They know where I am because I'm inside. See, it's a security thing. I go outside, but the phone won't let me. Turned 33 yesterday. This is Gabriel. Ate all you can eat sushi. Talked to my brother and sister-in-law for 4.5 hours. Dude, I wouldn't know what to talk to anybody about for 4.5 hours. What did you talk about? Sworn away from Apple products. Nothing against people who have them, though. It's once you're part of the ecosystem, there's a bonus for both sides. One has better hardware, more. The Android side of it is good and flexible and open and cheaper, and you get better hardware for the less amount of money. And there's like a million other things you can do. Whereas the iPhone is just a simpler system for people to get involved in, and then everything just kind of just works, which is great. But depends on what you want. Yeah, happy birthday to you. Went to Winter Jam, saw Skillet in concert. Also got a script for a new episode of Animated Christianity done. Oh, sick. Fire out, man. That's cool. I went and gave that talk on Saturday. So over the weekend, I went to Born Again Gamers event. He was having a Smash Bros / Mario Kart tournament, and I gave a talk. We wrote it last Thursday about why we game. What that says about people and how the church can respond. And it was basically a talk about mental health. Why we game, and when people get into the game too much, or they play for quote unquote too long, or things like that, like what's actually going on there most of the time. And what I was trying to get away from is like most of the time it's like, oh, we need to get them away from the game, we need to get them away from their computer, and why don't they just go outside and whatever. And I'm like, hey, let's not do that. Let's talk about let's ask the question, why are they doing that? What are they getting out of the game that they're not getting elsewhere? And so I gave like a 35-minute talk, maybe 40-minute talk on that. And unfortunately, the recording didn't work out. So I think I'm going to have to deliver it like here, just kind of this week and do a chat about it. Should be all right though. Like it's not that big a deal. I was going to do it this morning, but the PowerPoint wasn't ready. And I'm like, I can do the official, let's go, I'll do a PowerPoint and make it a whole thing. Then we can upload it. Bro's a streamer, says he doesn't know what to talk about for 4 hours. I mean, that's why I have content, like legit. That's why we play games, and because that's why I have a plan, because otherwise I would just sit here with my finger at my nose going, what do you guys want to talk about? You gotta have something to start with. But I guess if you haven't chatted with your brother and sister-in-law in a while, I can't imagine chatting with my family for 4 straight hours on the phone. I think I would hang up. I couldn't do it. I can last about 20 minutes on the phone. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. My ear is hot. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm usually walking around, like I'm pacing the whole time I'm talking or lounging. I don't want to I'm not a phone guy. Just don't call me. I'll text me. You know what I mean? I can get a lot done in a text. Rogue, baby. So good. Let me think. Yeah, so the reason that it popped into my mind today to kind of talk about let's switch over to our normal playlist here. The reason I want to talk about kind of the future and what's going on now is because we're at the place where the new year has come. We're in February, seasonal changes coming and whatnot, and it's time for me. I've been presented with a bunch of different options for really neat things and potential things and what are you going to do things. And so I wanted to kind of bounce off you guys, what you guys are thinking and where you guys are at. Are any of you facing this as well? Like a big change in your life? I'm looking through stream or looking through chat. I'm like, yeah, some of you guys are. Like some of you have, major health issues or relationship issues or job changes or life changes or relationship changes. You guys are going through a lot of stuff. And so I think just for a topic today to kind of grab onto something to talk about, and it would be, I'm like, let's talk about change. right? Let's just talk about change. Taco things to do. Yeah, exactly. Taco about things to do. Taco's part of it too. All right, let me, I'll tell you what, let me pray. Let me just kind of start stream with prayer, and then we'll jump into whatever talk. Feel free to interrupt. There's no like plan. I'm not going to be doing like I don't have like a notes or anything. I just kind of ramble through a few thoughts, and then you guys can bring your rambling thoughts alongside, and then we'll see how that goes. All right, God, thank you for the day. Thanks for stream. Thanks for the blessing of this technology, the place we can be, for all the mods who are here, for the consistency, the folks that are here in chat and that make this place so exciting and interesting and funny and meaningful. Thank you for everybody who you will bring, for all those who brought over the last few years, the hundreds of people that have been able to come through. Thank you for the calling me to do this. I love it. You know I love it. I pray that you would use the stream for your will to accomplish whatever you want. Bring whoever you think needs to be here, and work through our words and our actions and our texts and our chat in order to encourage one another. In Jesus' name, amen. So yeah, I've got a lot of change potentially happening, and so I figured it's time to talk about that. But I want to ask straight up: is anybody else facing that? Like, are you currently in a season where change is happening either to you because you wanted it to, or to you because it just happened and now you got to deal with it? I know that it's not not always a good thing, right? Sometimes the change is a bad thing. It's like, here's something bad that happened that's going to change your life forever, and here's some stuff that's going to happen, or sometimes it's just, and here's some things that are going to make your life a little bit worse, or maybe will take a little while and then get better. Like, change isn't always good or comfortable or positive sometimes, but it's not all bad all the time, right? Sometimes it's you're excited about the change. Had to fire someone on Friday again. One person hired and another person in the pipeline with the background check stuff. Dude, they're dropping like flies. Is your job just like really hard? or you just keep hiring people that, oh man, that's rough. I'm never really part of places that fired anybody, but then of course I was the only employee for most of the time, so it's not like there was things that were happening that would, the only person ever got fired is me. Or at least lost their changed job, shall we say. I don't think I ever got technically fired. My husband and physical health things that are worsening, causing changes in our lifestyle. Yeah, that's a big one. You're starting to get to the place where it's like, okay, this is now time consuming and it's financially consuming. There's a lot of uncertainty and then choices to be made and things change in the house. Yeah, that's a big one. Physical health stuff for sure. Person we fired Friday should have been fired months ago. Fell asleep on the job. Falsifying important checks. Really? Bro. I don't know, man. That sucks. I can see falling asleep on the job. Okay, you know what? Everybody does it. It happens. You have a rough day, rough night, rough whatever. You get to work, or you're at home or whatever, and things are a little sleepy and you pass out. Okay, sure. It happens. You get yelled at. You get told, hey, listen, sleep at home. You're here to work. Don't do that anymore. You get a little reprimand. Okay, I get it. But yeah, when you start lying about stuff, like, why did you take the job? Just I don't want to be here anymore. Because you're just causing problems for everyone, and potentially safety or security issues that are going to come bite people in the butt. Like, it's not small things. Because you're just rehiring and firing the same guy. I almost said the same thing, Zach. I'm like, why do you keep hiring that guy back? maybe let that one go. It's like when you're fishing and you just keep pulling out the same stupid fish, and you're like, listen, man, just swim away. I'll find someone else. You don't need to keep biting the same stupid hook. I assume he meant like checks as in yeah, is this server up check? Yeah, that's the kind of thing. Yeah. Freaking Magikarp, right? stupid gotcha fishing. Friggin' Magikarp. There's your t-shirt of the day. I'd wear that shirt. I don't even play Pokemon. It's just friggin' Magikarp and just like a derpy picture of Magikarp. That's funny. So the meeting I had this morning was an interesting one because it was, I'm coming to the end of a contract. Okay. So for context of what's going on is that when I started with the Christian Missionary Alliance as an official pastor / missionary / whatever guy, with New Ventures, it was a 1-year contract, right? I was on a probationary license for pastoring, because there wasn't, I don't know, I'm weird and new and they didn't know me. So you just start with like, hey, are you going to be crazy after a year? Makes sense. The New Ventures thing lasts for about a year. And then, but now is that time. Like I've been there since February, right? Like it's a February thing. And it's, so now it's coming up and I'm starting to have conversations and meetings about, so now what? Which kind of came out of nowhere, which was a little bit nervous, but not as nervous as it could have been because my life isn't tied up in this one place. It's not like when I worked for, like a single organization when they were like, oh, we're going to be kooky. And then all of a sudden, like you might not be able to pay your bills next month. It's not like that with what I have now. So it's not as nerve wracking, but it's still something where it's like they go, okay, so what now? What should we do with you? Because your contract's coming to an end. And what do we do after your contract is done? We do portal and server checks to make sure people can access them. Nothing's broken. It can take 4 to 5 hours. Oh, and he just wasn't doing the work. That's dumb. Hello, Pastor G. Good to see you. That's silly. That's so dumb. Just whatever. I know people lie and some people suck. I get it. Some people lie, some people suck. Just when you meet them and you're like, you try to get the motive. Like, I feel like I have a reason for why when I do something stupid or selfish or dangerous or like whatever sinful. Like it's like the reason I did that was because I felt I was hungry and I just didn't want to cook, or I'm feeling lazy, or I was angry, or I was tired, or I was jealous, or it's like the reason I did this dumb thing was because here's the reason. Whereas like why did you take a job where you're going to just sleep through it and then not actually do it? Like it's just because you wanted the money? Like it's like you knew you were going to get in trouble and then get fired. So I don't know, man. Some people just do things, whatever. Maybe they're on drugs. You never know. Zach's trying to make jokes. There's a joke. Portal 2 checks. There you go. See? Do you have a potato? You have a little lady with a potato? Morning, Girk. What up, dude? How's, what's the name of the game? The one where you're a knight. Kingdom Hearts. No, Kingdom Come. Baldur's Great. Good. How's the knight one that you started playing the other day? Still doing it? Sup, Sloan? Good to see you. Yes, so as I was saying, like basically I'm coming to the year, so February, and now I'm having to have a meeting next week they're going to figure out what to do with me. And I had a pre-meeting to the meeting today to kind of talk about, what the meeting is going to be. Because if you're going to do anything, you may as well have meetings about meetings. Why not, right? You played Wilds? Did you really? Oh, good for you. Fire out, man. I hate that. That's not my favorite game. I'll put it that way. I appreciate people who like it. I do not like it. Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's been fun. That's the one. Yeah. I was watching a review of it, and dang, the cinematics were crazy, and the game itself. But the game looks hard. Game looks hard as heck. Man, I was watching some of the combat, and it's like the little star in the middle thing, and I'm like, there's no way I'd be able to do that. Never liked Monster Hunter, but this game was good. Well, why did you buy it then? If you, well, why did you get it if you don't like Monster Hunter? Black cherry. It's really good. If you want to try a good flavor, black cherry is my favorite. Oh, by the way, did you guys see this? This is kind of cool. I'll show you. Trying to find, do you have a blog? Where's your blog? What the heck? Bloop. There you go. Blogs. Do you not have a blog? You suck. I was gonna give you guys something cool. I was featured in a thing.
Congratulations, Conroy1776. You are the first person to enter the chat and have been first 1 times.
Good to see you, Conroy. Welcome. I'm trying to get you guys a link here. I know it's cool. Nope. Nope. There it is. Copy link. There you go. Here you go. Send. Try that. That's just a yeah, I know, right? PlayStation totally just was bad. That's bad. Kingdom Come has the option of not doing combat at all. You can read your Bible to gain scriptural knowledge and use it to convince people to listen to you. Can you really? I don't know if you're messing with me, but that does sound like a thing that can happen. I was playing a game yesterday, Vampire Survivors, and it's fun. It's so mindless. You just kind of walk around and kill things. But it was I was playing something, I can't remember what, but you could use the King James Bible and it would float around you and kill things. It's just the King James Bible has just the power to knock people out. And to be fair, it probably does. It was probably very thick and very heavy. So they're making beta longer for this weekend for Monster Hunter. Rogue, I know, right? I was kind of surprised too, Conroy, that they haven't brought that up at all. Like, not like I've been hiding it, not like I've been shy about it. Like, I'm clearly a Christian streamer. It's a thing that I do, but it's been very cool that they would be willing to feature me. I mean, you put in the work, right? It's like hey, we're doing a feature, so go sit down and write something and send it in. And like, they can't do anything if you don't send it in, but they did. It's cool. I like it. I'll try a pacifist run for my second playthrough. A passive, just you missionary run. Do a missionary run where see if you can kind of convert all of Eastern Europe or Western Europe, wherever you are, and you'll know you win when you've started the Reformation or ended it. I don't know what year it is. I heard the PlayStation Network broke. Anyway, so what I was gonna say, and it was that because of the transition, I had a big conversation today. The Sam Elliott run. There you go. So the question was what now, right? And so there's all kinds of options. Like one of the now is I could start a nonprofit and I could turn to a nonprofit. Another one is I could become an official ministry of that church, like on staff at that church. Another one is they could just give me the boot altogether and be like, well, figure it out on your own. We have enough missionaries, be warm and well, Fred, goodbye. And that's another option. I don't think that'll happen. I don't think I've ever heard from anybody that wasn't like, hey, we think what you're doing is pretty cool. So I don't think that's going to be it. But the question is what, right? And so I'm not nervous. I'm like, even if I just keep doing what I'm doing nonstop, even like if I just keep doing what I'm doing. Ugh, so annoying. Sorry. It's so silly. Yeah, starting it's crazy, and I don't want to do that. Like, I really don't want to start the nonprofit. That's not the best version of what I want, because it's a lot of work, and it's something that I would have to like get a board and all kinds of crazy stuff, and I don't want to do that. I don't. Gross, but it is what it is. We'll see. It's a matter of praying about it, thinking about it, and then optimally. Like if I had my druthers, like what would I do? So someone said, what's your next phase of ministry look like? And I said, yo, what up? Donut in the future. Do not go to the future. Yeah, someone's like, what do you want? I said, and I'm like, there are two things I want, right? If that I think I see God pointing me at. Number one is I believe that speaking more places, right? So I had this conversation with the virtual neighborhood group. Have I told you guys about this? This was kind of interesting. So last week I had a meeting with the virtual neighborhood group, which is a group of people across Canada who is meeting to help the Alliance churches, traditional Alliance churches, figure out how to, embrace digital ministry. And that's kind of our whole thing. And so a month ago, I sent them a proposal and I'm like, this is what I think we should do. And I just kind of dumped out a 10-page proposal on their lap here. And they got back to me, like as most church groups do. They waited a month because you only ever talk at the meeting. So they come back at the meeting and they, talked about it. And I'm like, okay, let me go back and rework it. And so I reworked it and sent it out again. Again, haven't heard anything back. But that's just kind of how it seems to be. I'll do some of the pulling. But anyway, I was asking, so here's what I want. I literally just said it flat out. I'm like, I want to travel to different districts and regions and talk to pastors and groups about what I do, what we do, what the potential is for digital ministry, because you have to look them in the eye. Because if you wait and you read my blog and look at the email, they'll never do it. You have to sit in the room and look at them and go, hi, my name is, and this is what I do, and this is why you should listen, because otherwise they won't. And I was very surprised when I said, when I just kind of threw it out there, and I'm like, but the problem with that is obviously money, right? Like getting places costs money. Thanks for the lurk, appreciate it. And I'm like, is there even money for travel? He said out loud, assuming the answer was no. And the guy goes, yeah, we got a few $1,000s for that. And I'm like, what? You do? He's like, and so it's there's a possibility that over the next little while here, I'll be able to go to kind of do some travel, and the possibility that I'm going to be able to do some move to a new phase in something kind of relationship with the church. I don't know what. That's the thing. It's all up to them. Right. And so I've got this list of things to do, right? Basically, how do I show them that I provide value? Right. So do I become a nonprofit? Have I demonstrated? Is there some kind of training I can do for them or through them or for missionaries? Should I make seminars or something to be able to say, hey, listen, guys, this is, here's some value I provide for the church. But again, I'm not trying to add a bunch of work to it. So I don't know, man. I like yesterday's or on Saturday Friday when I did the talk, that was fine. Took a whole day to write. Had to take 6 hours of my time to drive there, sit there, give the talk, do the thing, drive home. Probably more. No, we left at 3, got home at midnight. That was 9 hours. So it's, it takes some time, but I don't mind doing that. I like traveling. How's YouTube video making been doing for you? It's been okay. I had a short pop off a little bit the other day, and that got me 10 subs or something. I think I've had 27 subs in the last month or so, last 30 days, which isn't a lot. I agree. And the consistency of posting all the time there is only because I do VODs. And those are only so good for so many people. So I have a very, very limited focus of the people that I serve, right? You have to be a Christian content creator, and you have had to heard about me because there's no discovery, and you have to want to be able to sit there and watch a VOD, not an edited video, right? And so that really narrows the gap of how many people are actually going to watch. But I wish I could do more. Like when I retalk this talk, whenever that is, probably sometime this week, it'll be its own little isolated unit of conversations. So that could make a YouTube video. We'll see. I think I've got a good title for it. It's going to call it, I had a really good title. What the heck was it? Oh yeah, there we go. Nope. What the heck? Oh, they won't leave their room. Quote unquote, they won't leave their room. It's probably bracket why we game and what parents and churches need to do about that and how that's going to help for you by Alan Deschanel, Christian content creator. So I'll need more like room. I got very edgy. Hi, Ransom. I always got edgy every time a contract came up for renewal or not. I can understand that. It's not, and it's the thing is the empowerment of kind of going, you know, I know that I have that I'm not beholden to anybody, right? There's nobody in this world that can stop what I'm doing. I'm the only, it sounds Presbyterian. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. So because like what I would lose if they dropped me altogether, or if they legitimately just went, no more, you're done, it would end up being not that big a deal, right? It would actually end up being something like, I'd lose $750 per month because that's what they give me for my remittance or whatever. And after that, the rest of it would be the same. It would be really crappy for anybody who gives to me because they'd have to change again. But that's not going to happen. I've only heard positive things about what I do from them. The only issue that I have, I'm going to stop until the money runs out. That's right. Fortunately, my boss has the cattle on 1,000 hills, fortunately, and he's not hurting for money, so it should be okay. So the only issue is like the thing that's got me kind of not worried, that's not the right word, is thinking. The thing I'm thinking about the most, that's better, is the fact that I haven't demonstrated value enough to them, right? And the reason I say that is because I have talked to them and asked them about coming to, either do a little talk, do a little class, give a little announcement, do something. And they've never gotten back to me, right? Granted, they're a huge church. They just hired somebody. The pastors that got there is fairly new. They have, I think, 25 other missionaries that they like support. Like, it's a big place. And so like, it's like, I'm a very small cog in a very big machine. And even then, I'm probably not a cog. I'm like a 9-volt battery that's in the drawer somewhere over there that you might want to go get if you need it sometime. So it's like, I can get why they haven't like featured me or whatever. And, but also the other side of that is to ask the question, have I demonstrated value to them to the point where they'd be willing to invest further or to take another risk or to say that they're willing to do? Because here's some content creator life stuff. The only way this all works is if it's an audience, or if it's because you want to work with people, or because you want to do collaboration, or because you want to start a class, or because you want to get a job, like any of that stuff, it all comes down to perceived value. Do they see value in what you do, what you contribute, having you there? And if they see value in it, then they'll be willing to show up to class, read your book, go to the thing you want them to go to, buy your product, whatever it is. If they see no value in it, then they're not going to. And so that's my question. This church that is sort of the closest thing to being my sponsor, which they kind of are. They're like I don't know what you call them. It's not, because it's not really sponsor. I don't know whatever, but you know what I mean? Like my partner, I guess, is like, they haven't like reached out and went, wow, cool, you should totally do a thing with us. So that's the question. Do they see that, or have they wanted to, or has it been something that they just don't do? Like, I don't know. In terms of missionary outreach potential and what they actually do, you would be a mega whale. Those people can't actively reach out as many as you do because of how you do it. If they realize then that you're interesting and unique in one doing number-wise the most work. Well, I don't know. Like, as far as missionary stuff goes, like if you look at it comparatively, and they don't ever do this, but you it's like if you go, like if there's a church in, I don't know, Uganda, or a church in Africa, or a church, somewhere like a missionary out there, and you go, okay, so what are they doing, and what's the size of their church? And if a church is like 60 people, right, he went from 0 people, now there's 60 people there, and they're meeting in a living room somewhere, that's considered like a big win. Like, let's send them money, let's send them resources, let's send a pastor to go disciple them and take them to the next level. Like, it's really exciting when you can go from 0 people that are saved to 60 people that are meeting in a church. That's a big deal. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot when you got churches of 2,000 here, 4,000 here in North America, but it's a big deal over there. And so when they look at me, the problem is, who's there, and does it count, and who am I preaching to, and how do the numbers grow? Because I can show you my numbers, but what do they represent to missionally, right? What does that mean missionally? I think we can go, well, how many people took the class? How many people are in the organization? How many volunteers have we gained? And I think that's all good. Someone asked me, I did an interview with someone writing an article for Faith today, and he's like, so, are you growing, or like, what's your, how things been going, or whatever? And I'm like, well, let's talk about concentric circles, right? Like, so it's hard to say, yes, and here's one reason why. But if you go with concentric circles and kind of go, well, within the organization of Taco, right? Within the leadership organization, are we getting more leaders, volunteers, people who are willing to do stuff? Yeah, we are. Like when it comes to sort of my channel and the people I get to reach, is it growing? Yeah. Do I have higher numbers than I did last year? Yeah. When you reach it, go a little farther. When it comes to the Discord community and the people that are attached, sort of, maybe not all the time in stream, maybe not volunteers or something like that, but they're part of it. Is the Discord growing somewhat regularly and still active? Yeah. The wider reach of like the website, or the content, or the other, what the other streamers are reaching and things like that, is that growing? A little bit, but not as much, right? And so, what do you want to call success? And to me, if success is we're serving the people that God has called us to in a consistent way, and more people are able to be blessed by it or connected to it in a consistent way, then boom, yeah. But how do you write that down? It's I don't know. Chartable goals, right? Smart goals. They can only ever do as much as in-personal mission allows, which is infinitely less than in person. They aren't able to reach nearly as many people, let alone new people every day. Well, I have to, though. That's the thing. Like, I have a whisker growing into my mouth, and it's driving me insane. But yeah, I have to, the question is, am I? And I think we've had new people come. We've had new folks in the chat consistently. People that we didn't know 6 months ago are here and been here more consistently. And I think that says something. But yeah, thinking about the future, what now? What do I want? I want to speak more places live, to be able to kind of rally more churches, so I can connect to more content creators, so I can connect to churches to help them understand what digital missions is. I'd like to be able to push, like let them know that Taco exists and do more things like that. I want to speak places. I think I'm okay at it, at the very least. And then the other one is I'd like to I'd like to figure out my tax situation, which is, it sounds very practical and silly, but and like not very mission or Christian or whatever, but the truth is like I would like to figure out my tax situation for me, because anybody who donates to me gets a tax receipt, but I'm not a charitable organization, so therefore I still pay federal taxes, I still pay provincial taxes, and so therefore all the money coming to me is donated to a charity, but all the money that I receive is for me. And I'm self-employed, which coming in the next couple of months here is going to be a pain when they're like, hey, give us, $5,000. And I'm going to be like, cool, that sounds fun. So that's the other thing. But when it comes to online, like the mission here, keep on keeping on. Like I've shared with you guys last week and the week before what my personal mission is and my calendar is and my goals are. And I'm just going to start doing that. I have to figure out how to be healthier. I think that one of the big transitions in 2025 needs to be me figuring out my health physically and adding things to my life that keep me alive. Because I definitely, the reason I'm so tired all the time, and the reason that I'm so wibbly wobbly, I guess emotionally or energetically, you know what I mean, like doing that with my energy, is it's winter outside, I'm not going outside, I'm not, you know, things like that is so it's, do I have a treadmill? Yeah. Do I have an elliptical? Yeah. Do I get on them? No. And it's just because it's so much easier to wake up in the morning, have a coffee, get ready, and then come here and start working. The stopping and then stopping that momentum and then going and working out or going for a walk or whatever it is it's just easier to come in here and do work. You know what I mean? It's just easier to come in here and work. In the U.S., self-employed people can pay taxes quarterly. Yeah, I can pay taxes whenever I feel like it. Yep, I can do it monthly. I can have it auto taken out of my account. Yep, all that's possible. Treadmill streams. I can't. There's so many people that do that online. Although it would be a different kind of stream. It'd be like looking at a lava lamp, you know, like sort of the hypnotic, blobby, jiggly effect of looking at a lava lamp, which is it has its own benefit. A new channel of walking videos. You know, I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Not a terrible. Well, I've said that before to them. It's like I can travel. My stream is portable. I can go. You know. Do this while walking. The you know how Jate has that little pad that he walks on. Yeah, I can see that, and it just keeps you alive. It's not a bad idea. I actually had a bike underneath my desk for a week. I was like, what if I sit down and I move my legs and go for a bike? Yeah, for sure. It's not bad, and he does, it's not distracting, and he just does it anyway. So yeah, I'm standing right now, right? So could I be walking? I don't know. Would that be annoying? Just watching me toddle, because that's how I walk, like this. Jade is small. I'd break the pad. You'd break the pad? You're half my size, Zach. But you get motion sickness, right? Yeah, exactly. With all the corruption in the U.S., I think Trump should pardon any owed taxes under $25K for anyone in the U.S. for the past 4 years. But, well, it's rough, man. Hi, Sinner. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Good to see you for a bunch of times in a row. Very cool. I could get 20,000 steps a day. Probably. And then my legs would fall off. And they'd call me Stumpy. You know that joke? What do you call a man with no arms and no legs sitting in a hole? Anybody know that joke? Anybody know the answer? What do you call a man with no arms and no legs sitting in a hole? Call him Phil. What do you call a man with no arms and no legs in the water? Call him Bob. What do you call a man with no arms and no legs lying on the ground? Matt. What do you call a woman with only one leg next to a wall? Eileen. Somebody a wooden fish and named it Bob. That's yeah, exactly. It's brutal. I know. What do you call a cow with two legs? I don't know. I know a cow with no legs. Cow with no legs is ground beef. What's two legs? I know the dad jokes they're gold. I don't care how many people. Lean beef? Lean, because lean. Oh, yeah, okay. You call people who stand around at work Eileen? Hey, Eileen. It's so passive aggressive. What did he just call me? He walked by and called me Eileen. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that, Senator. Yeah, I mean they're only jokes you can use once, so you got to hang on to those. Yeah, ground beef on the ground is ground beef. There's a couple others, but they're no, I'm Bob. Okay, so yeah, from a biblical perspective or like from a Christian perspective, none of this matters, right? None of what I say matters. The James talks about how it's arrogant, or not arrogant, I guess it's presumptuous. That's a better word. Presumptuous to think about the future in such a way that I know what's going to happen or that I can plan for it, right? Like the idea is you don't know what's going to happen this afternoon. You don't know what's going on. The breadth of a man's life is very, very short compared to God, obviously. But at the same time, the idea of planning and wondering and whatnot and seeing what God wants that's all part of it too. I don't think it's bad for me to think about a plan and kind of want some stuff, but at the same time, I'm more than flexible. If there's one thing I've said before, and I'll say it again, is that I'm a rudderless boat. And I like it that way. It's not easy, scary at times, but I don't have a rudder. I don't point myself in any direction. I have a mast and a sail, and God blows me where He wants me to blow me. And that's how I've been living for a really long time. I'm glad that He's shown such amazing faithfulness and provision for me. It's crazy that I'm still able to do this, but it's very, very. It wouldn't be good for me to show up to that meeting and just kind of look at them and go, yeah, I don't know. What do you want to do? They would assume I wasn't taking it seriously, when honestly it would simply be, well, I don't know. What do you think God wants to do? What do you got, mad arms and legs like in a hot tub? Stew. Nah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that one. Stew. Brutal. But let's talk about, like Ukulele talked about a little bit of her own, life kind of things changing and health changing and how that's kind of a big deal. I've got stuff happening outside the door here too. It could screw everything right up. That's not the right way to put it, but like that could change the things that I think could happen and potential and whatnot. Like travel takes a lot out of a family and being able to be places and go back and forth. Like I wouldn't think I'd be leaving Ontario, but Ontario is, I don't know, it's like the size of freaking Europe. Like it's big. And so like not leaving Ontario doesn't mean much. If I drive 25 hours one direction, if I drive 24 hours west, I still haven't left Ontario. Like that's how big it is. If I go to Toronto, like you could technically go there and back, but like it's a 5-hour drive, 6-hour drive. So theoretically you could leave at 6 a.m., get there at noon, do your thing, and then get home at midnight. That is possible, but truly, like that could get rough. And being in the car for 12 hours a day, that can't be good for you. That's just a recipe for disaster. But what about you? What are you guys looking for when it changes? If you guys have any feedback for me, I would love to hear that. Like, I don't know, man. I think I would crash and die. But like, what do you guys see? Have you guys been praying about stuff or thinking about me or what I do or taco or that kind of stuff and going, you know what, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? What kind of changes are you going through? What would help you? Is there anything that would help you? I know there's one thing that I can't figure out how to do, but I think God's going to start doing at some point, and people in Taco were doing, and that is having people in the Discord running classes. I know I'm not going to say who, but I've had one or two people that have said I'd like to host a class on the Taco Discord, so people can kind of drop in on and whatnot. And like that's great, because I think the thing that's missing from the Discord is sort of scheduled Discord stuff. right? Reasons to come to the Discord that aren't just like chatting. Schedule a taco class and accept donations for it. You know what? Actually, what I've been thinking about doing, ukulele, and that is taking the videos and the book and whatnot and hosting them on my website or somewhere, or like, no, maybe not my website, but like one of those teaching websites that has that you can go watch the video and take the class and get feedback and all the rest of that stuff, and you can charge a couple $100 for your class. Or you could, like, I could do that, and it's not like the people wouldn't, like, then it would be under their system, not mine. So I thought about doing that. If I put it on my own website, the problem is I don't, masterclass, yeah, something like that. There was a couple other ones that I've heard of, but like my website is apparently broken. I am so frustrated by it. The SEO, like the search engine optimization, is wrecked. I have my website isn't indexed in Google, and I don't know how to make it happen. I've tried everything for hours and hours and hours. I've tried everything to make it happen. I don't know how to do it. I need someone to teach me, or I need ChatGPT to have an epiphany. One of the two. Yeah, we could do donations. What would we cost? $1,000. $1,000 for the class. How about that? Then we're done. Then I'm good. I'm funded for the year. Just need 36 people to take the class, and then we're good. I've talked about that before, and it's fine. It would automate the hosting of it. Still need someone from Taco to proctor it and interact with students. I don't know if you do. Because, like, I can't imagine Billie Eilish is taking the time to talk to people about her master class. Like, not like I'm that level, but there must be a passive way to do it. But yeah, it would be better if there was some kind of interaction. I completely agree with that. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. There's lots of options. What would serve you guys? Right? What would serve you guys best? What would make your guys' life better, easier, from a community perspective, from a relationship perspective, from a creator, like content creator perspective, or just my stream, or just us hanging out here and making life better for you? Like, have you guys thought, man, I wish this would happen, and maybe that could be the next thing that we do? Could the Discord be the interaction portion? The problem is the like, if they take the class somewhere else, it's all like they choose when to do it, and we only ever have it twice a year. It's just a matter of passive income, right? Like, for me, it's a matter of passive income. Like, I've had a million ideas of ways that I can do the passive income thing so that it generates its own issues and I don't have to babysit it. And that's one of them. You take a class, you put it somewhere, they download the content, they download the book, and they take the class, and then I don't have to worry about it. But if I have to proctor, or I have to teach, or I have to, like, check homework and stuff like that, that adds more responsibility, right? I'd like it to be 100% passive. I mean, I still do the classes. I love teaching the classes. I want to be part of, like, helping content creators, and it's so fun. We're definitely going to start one soon. I'm going to make sure with my family is cool with me doing 8 Saturdays in a row. But I love doing it. Need an AI. This is an AI bot teaching. An Al bot. That's what I need. Yeah. The thing I was going to do for passive income, like, I had this thing, right? On the top left here. Right, this the chat your own adventure thing. It's I thought about putting that on its own stream, right? Thought that I'd put that on its own stream. And then when it's on its own stream, it does people go there and they just kind of like a fish, like the fish, right? Like Dustin's fish. 8 Saturday. Well, when you streams, no, it's literally me teaching class live in the Discord. Have you guys seen? I have not shown you yet. You guys want to see something cool? I'm going to show you something cool. It's very, very cool. Here. Dooby doo 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 ba dooby 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 doo doo doo. Probably that one. Check this out. By Chocobo. Sorry. So this is the new XN model that's coming. It's talk about my PNG tuber, right? This is a new model that's coming soon. Look at the fingers move. The fingers move. So cool. It's not done yet. Guess what percentage done the artist says this is. Okay, this is my challenge for chat right now. Guess what percentage done that the artist says this is, because it's not done yet. One arm because the war. 10%. 10%. She says it's about 10% done. I'm like, that looks pretty done. What? Like, no, Samus isn't allowed to guess. She's in the chat. Because you finish programming it and then copy paste and mirror. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. You like which one? The PNG tuber? I know, right? That's what I'm like. It's 10%. You look so done. Like, we've done the art and we've done the art and we've done the some of the motion. We've talked about all the different kind of things it does, you know, the emotions it gives and tracking and whatnot. I've downloaded the thing. We've played with it a little bit. So it feels like, I'm like, that's 75. Is it not about 75? And she's like, that's about 10% done. And I'm like, golly. Okay. So it's not coming around anytime soon. I said that I'd like to launch it by Pi Day, March 14th. I'd like to launch it by March 14th, which what day of the month is that? March 14th is a Friday. So I picked a day that I can't even stream on. So I guess it'll be the 17th, you know? So, because I'm like, robots, Pi, it's a month away, you know? Yeah, she's pretty great. And I'm looking forward to doing it, but like, so I've got things in order, right? There's a lot of stuff happening and a lot of stuff coming. I feel like it's a matter of keeping on. But when people look at you and kind of go, what's next? You know, what are you gonna do now? What's happening now? What's the next big thing? You know, if you say nothing, I have no big thing. We're just doing what we're doing. It feels like, you know, it feels like you're not trying. Just got the PNG tuber thing up and running this weekend, and you upgraded to something 100 times cooler. It's still upgrading, but I mean, I did the PNG tuber for a while. Yo, Hannah, good to see you. March 14th is St. Patrick's Day as well? Is it really? Okay. Not what you said. You said done by Pi Day. You want the extra days to play with it and get it fitted. That's true too. It's your wedding anniversary. How far out? What's the plan? 17th. Okay. All right. So that kind of works. Not at all. There's no crossover at all between St. Patrick's Day and a Twitch online robot. I can't find any connection, but we can stretch one. Yeah, I said done by Pi Day, and you're right. And yeah, you're right. I'm going to have to mess with it a little bit. It'd be hard not to stream it immediately and work out the bugs on the way. You know what I mean? Like, going out to eat. Oh, look at you. Kent is Mario Day. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Speaking of Mario Day, the Switch, the people have been riddling out the Switch, and apparently if you watch the stream, some of the stuff they've released, watch the little trailer that they put out and whatnot, apparently it's chock full of twos. The to this. The video came out on the second. It's like it's 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. They have and so the theory is that it's going to come out on, what do they say, April 2nd, because I don't know why April, because that's not a 2, but you know that I think that's what they said. They figure it's going to be 0402, because 2 times 2, I don't know. What's this plan that I'll help you that weekend? Well, we'll have to play it by ear. I never know what's happening. You know how that works, but I would appreciate it. And I'm not planning until I see it's going to be close to done, because there's no point until we see it. She could take longer, which is fine, because you know, like, it takes how long it takes. Work out the bugs. Picture cockroaches lifting weights. There's a commercial that was online for a long time. It was you posted pictures on the Discord. Far out. Everybody can go look at that. There's and it was a mouse got caught in a mouse trap, and I can't remember the whole thing, but I remember the end of it. The mouse is like doing, you know, to the Rocky music. He's like using the actual mouse trap as a lift, you know, pushing against the spring. I can't remember what they were advertising, and I can't remember how that went, but I do remember that part. So, like, mission fail for them. Hey, did you guys, anybody watch the Super Bowl? I didn't. I watch it. I usually watch it every year. And I was on the fence, because 2 years ago, they wanted $6 or $7 for 1 day of TSN, the sports network. And I'm like, all right, so I can do that for 1 day. Here's 1 day, and then rent the thing. This last year, they wanted $30. They wanted $30 for, $30 for a month is what they wanted, so that you have to sign up for a whole month. And I'm like, that's a lot, but I want to watch it, whatever. This year, I'm sitting there, it's like 3:00 in the afternoon. I got home from church, you know, and I'm like, do I even want to watch the Super Bowl? Like, it's $40 or $30 or whatever for this thing, plus tax, plus whatever. And I don't even, and so I'm like, okay, the deciding factor is going to be the halftime show. And I'm like, what's the halftime show? And apparently it was Kendrick Lamar. And I'm like, I do not care. And so I didn't watch it. I just played video game and hung out with my family instead. Last football game? Yeah, I mean, you're American. You have this cultural, moral obligation to stay up to date with football. I don't. I'm a hockey guy too, Sinner. I like watching hockey. And now it's on Amazon. I actually haven't watched one on Amazon yet, but apparently I can watch the occasional Oilers game on Amazon, so that's good. It was a good halftime show. Kiwi. Because I'm in Canada, I don't actually get the commercials here. I have to go look them up later on YouTube. Like, it's so silly. And Edmonton Oilers. Did you hear they had the what was it called? The Diddy, they called it the Diddy Bowl, or the Diddy game or something like that. And it was the Predators versus the Oilers, and they were calling it the, like, that's weird, gross, but also kind of hilarious. Super Bowl yesterday. Sometimes I wonder what happened to me. I used to love watching it regardless of who was in it. Meh. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's where I am, Beardsley. Like it was, I'm like, is it me? Like, am I just tired and I just demotivated from doing the things that I usually would do? Is it that I've matured past it? I actually don't care. Like, I'm like, whatever. I can move on with life and not care. Is that a good thing? Is it that just being tired all the time has been, keeping me from wanting to do stuff? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign. I grew up in Alberta, Sinner. I'm from Alberta, and so you have two choices. And since I grew up nearer to Edmonton, with the Edmonton, and I'm a child of born in '78, so like the heydays of the '80s were right when I was a kid. And so, yeah, it's. I've been watching since though. Like I've seen them go to the playoffs. Remember back when they used to, the annual tradition was watching them go get beat by Dallas every year, for a while. And so I've been watching. I just haven't much in the last bunch of years, like the last 5-10 years here. Probably 5-10 years here, just because I was busy. Just life is urgent, and I couldn't sit down and watch a game. Last year they were in the playoffs? I sat down and watched a bunch of them. They were in the playoffs, but that's about it. I didn't remember until the wife asked me about having church service at 6 p.m. I could care less anymore, unless my team would be in it. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, and I think that's okay, right? I think that's okay to not get caught up in that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think what would motivate me. Like that actually, I think may be a good question. It may be a good question to ask myself, and that is, what would get me excited? What would make me want to step out and add it to my schedule? And it's hard to think, because there's when everybody's like, oh, movie's coming out, I always think I don't care, right? There's a new game coming out. I'm like, okay, yeah, but it's I've got one, and I don't play games usually in between, so maybe it's me and I'm just not excited about stuff, or I'm just full. I'm trying to think of what would be exciting. I don't know. Is it bad? Is it dumb? Is it bad? I was thankful for not streaming the game, but I wish I asked the score and it was horribly one-sided. That means it was a crappy game to watch. Yeah, unless you were on one team. Yeah, exactly. 100% got back into hockey during COVID. Took a long break. I'm it's fine. Like I enjoy watching the games if I catch it. I still like it. They haven't changed the rules from what I can tell, so I can still follow it. But honestly, I don't know. I wish I could say I could take it or leave it, but I say that about so many things. This almost might be a bad thing. A lot of sports hit peak commercialization. People stop enjoying it. We love rooting for home team and underdog. It's hard to see people who make and spend millions of dollars as being either of those. Yeah. I agree. I think that's probably why College Bowl is so popular. But then those guys make a bunch of money too. You're cheering for the winning team is boring. I'm not a sports baller. I'm gonna sit down. Give me a sec. How long have I stood for? Hour and a half. That's not bad. Phew. Golly. Yeah, so transitions, that's kind of what we're talking about. The now what? And I'll let you know once I find out it'll be next Tuesday. Next Tuesday in the morning, I'll be having a meeting with the senior pastor and the missions director and someone else that I don't know. And then a couple other someones that I'm not sure if they're going to be there. And then me. And you guys know my history. And so you guys know that church meetings historically have been kind of a scary situation for me, because often these uncertain, hey, let's have a meeting and talk about your future is really intimidating, especially when your entire future and relies on it. For a pastor, like for me anyway, I travel, I went from living in Edmonton, traveling all the way to Cleveland, traveling all the way to Ottawa. So I'm far away from everything from home and whatnot. And so therefore, if they go, you can't be here anymore, like you just, all your friends and relationships and all the people that you've been building, since they're the only thing that you've got, because that was, you were in church, it's just poof, it's gone. And so it's really nerve-wracking, but I don't have that, right? All my people aren't going anywhere. You guys aren't going anywhere, because I'm not going anywhere. I can stream the next day. Nobody can stop me. And it's because Taco is its own thing, and my channel is its own thing. It's not like it'll just up and end. So I feel I'm walking in with a lot more confidence, but I also want to honor the church that is helping me and see if there's anything that God wants to do different. And if that's all the case, then I'm go, okay, cool. Let's do that. But that's me. I don't know. Where are you guys at? Number 1, betting, and 2, often the same team make it every year. It would be nice if new group people in the playoff Super Bowl. I get they earned their way there, but the underdogs, new teams to make it to the big games. Yeah, you're right. Same 4 teams are always in the playoffs. Yeah, that could be down. And up here, the betting thing is insane. Like I turned on a hockey game, was I think probably last year when the Oilers were playing or whatever, and I'm like, every ad was for gambling, and then during the game there were ads for gambling, and near the score they're like, when looking at the score, and all of a sudden there's an ad for gambling on the score, and then you look at the rink, and on the boards there's more gambling. Like, it just that's the only thing that they're advertising? Like, it's so prevalent and egregious. Like, you think that, like, I get they're dumping millions of billions of dollars into your pocket or whatever so that they can do that, but at some point, can't you as an organization go, hey, listen, no. You're back to the Raiders, Conroy? When was the last time they got in? I know they were in a while back. But yeah, like, it's just, if every board is the same thing and all about gambling, then you're kind of messing with your brand. You're messing with the heart of sports, because part of sports, maybe I'm just old, but like, part of it is look at the effort that's being put in, cheer for the effort, cheer for the practice, cheer for the pride of the team and how hard they worked and whatnot. Not, here's a way that you can profit off of their labor. Here's a way that you can stress yourself out to the max, yelling at them because they didn't, hit the plus minus or some jazz. Like, to me anyway, it just seems like it sullies the sport. I get that it's going to happen forever, and I get that it's a big budget, but there used to be rules. There used to be laws that said you couldn't advertise that stuff, and as soon as that went away, now that's all there is. We'll see. Y'all hearing the news about AI? ChatGPT and DeepSeek and whatnot? That's crazy, right? DeepSeek they're like, DeepSeek's the greatest, and everybody jumps on there, and then they're like, oh, DeepSeek works for the Chinese government and actively sends your information directly to the Chinese government, to China Mobile, and it farms all your data. Oh, that's no good. I'm like, my immediate thought was, you didn't think that was gonna happen? Like, have you not been paying attention at all? Like, what? 7 stream, nice. Thanks, Banana. Like, it's just, of course they are. That's what they do. The reason that it's there and the reason it's free is so they can farm your data. It's crazy to me that the government would be like, TikTok is really dangerous. Let's remove TikTok. It's just really a problem. And that lasted one day, and then they're back. And then everybody's like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to the other Chinese app, and we're going to give our data to that one. And then China's like, here's an AI. And it was like, let's give all of our data and ask our most deep questions to it, and get every cookie ever on our computer. Like, I don't get it, man. I'm not a security minded guy. And I, like, as far as like, I'm not paranoid, and I don't feel like I'm like, I'm not really versed on everything to do with all that stuff, but I do know that the Chinese government doesn't like us and wants to do bad stuff to the West. So, like, the fact that you think that it would be this benevolent thing, what are you, nuts? Donnie said, maybe, just maybe, I can pay off these bills I've got. Not insane, less than 5K. December of this year will be the last child support to my daughter. possible that next year I may be able to and comfortable to do so, at least to take the jump into streaming full time, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, that'd be great, man. That'd be great. You could prep now, right? You can be sitting there going, what'll that look like, and what's the plan, and how can I make it happen? Yeah, you got to, if you had a year to plan that, I think you'd be able to pull off a pretty decent launch, as opposed to just kind of one day do what you do already, just times by 4. Good point. After New York allowed gambling in sports, now it's in so many places and become the norm that people don't realize how it. I don't know how they don't see it. It's so egregious and it's so bright, and then you get like these really glitzy, glamoury looking commercials with like celebrities walking in being like, I bet on the sports and you should bet on the sports too. I'm like, no, you don't. And if you do, you use way more money, and the people that are giving the money away to these companies are not rich people. They have, many of them have gambling problems, and they shouldn't be gambling. Nothing in this world is free but kindness. Amen. And I don't think it was kindness. OpenAI is hilarious though, like the way that they responded in being like, they stole all of our stuff. All the artists are like, oh no, that sucks to be you, that they would steal all of your work and then use it to create their own company. That must be really terrible for you. The people who are doing that, we are intellectually challenged. Yeah, right. People who were doing that were the ones who didn't care anyway. They were just proving that you can't block every bad actor by name because new ones popped up. Lesson we learned with spammers in the late 90s. Truly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you can try. You know, that's like saying, you know, like you can't go anywhere without, you know, there being cigarette smoke everywhere. Right? Yeah, okay, but you can make it so that it's less. Or you can't go anywhere without having some whatever, and like, well, just don't go there then. You don't have to download that program. Be mindful. I would bet, you know, statistically speaking, who gambles most? Men, women, young, old, mid, rich. I would imagine it is, the answer is middle-aged men and old women. That's my guess. Because you got all these old ladies that are like scratchers and going to bingo and all kinds of stuff that's that part of their life, and these middle-aged men who think they're gonna hit it big and have seen too many commercials about how the lotteries changed their life, and they're all in debt and they just want to win big. And people don't realize the problem until too late and they ran out of money, or yeah, they're way in over their head. Yeah, but then they just declare bankruptcy or some other jazz. Like there always seems to be some way out that makes it so you never really land on your face. You can plan for that now, brain. What is this thing you call plan, right? I'm sorry, there's no sense of urgency to that. Therefore, I can't do it. I know about gambling as a whole, but I read several studies that show lottery tickets are a tax on the poor as they are to the ones buying them. Somebody said it's a tax on people who can't do math. That's what the lottery is, a tax on people who can't do math. Right? The poor would be most targeted. Look at how the marketing is, right, Sonic? It's not come and play this because it's fun necessarily, right? Because they don't ever go, this is so fun. And they don't, you know, it's come and play this because this will change your life. Your dreams will come true. You'll finally be able to put your kids through school. You'll finally be able to get the business you want started. You finally be able to have the food that you like. It's not selling it as merely, you know, this luxury thing. It's a matter of you know, all your worries will go away. Your anxiety will go away. Your competition around you and all the lack that you see will go away. And so, yeah, who has more of that? It's the people who don't have a lot. The ones who, and that's why, like Canada anyway, I think it's like, what's the average, 26 or 30? The average Canadian is $30,000 in debt. Like the I can't remember what the exact number is. I'm gonna Google it just so I'm not talking out of my butt. As of the second quarter of 2024, the average debt in Canada was $21,649. This includes credit card debt, lines of credit, car loans, personal loans, student loans, but not mortgages. Okay? So let me just say that again. Not counting mortgages, so the biggest debt in your home, so that, you know, like is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. The average Canadian owes $21,000 is in debt. Right? That's, spread that across the board. And everyone you look at around you, on average, owes $21,000 to car loans and personal loans and loan sharks and student loans and credit card. And so therefore that's, and what's the average income? Average Canadian income. Average Canadian income in 2024 was $67,000. That's nice. So like a third of their income, they owe a third of their income in debt. So a third of every paycheck is technically gone. So can you pay off a third of your paycheck? Probably not. You're not probably making a third more than your budget. So the debt only increases. Yeah, lottery's about getting a chance to win big. All the local billboards for the casino show a picture of a smiling minority holding piles of cash. There you go. Yeah. Some people know their limits. In my opinion, gambling is wrong in general, but some people know how to spend $50 and lose, then $300 to make $50 back. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's people who can't do math. And they forget. It's so easy to forget. It's like, well, I went in, I just won $10 off a scratcher the other day. I only paid $1. Okay, how many dollars did you pay before that? Before you got that. Do you think you're coming out ahead? Contentment with the godliness is great gain. Gambling and lotto can create discontent. Station in life God may have placed us. And it shows a lack of faith, right? That's the reason that gambling is sinful, right? What's wrong is that it basically it shows discontent. And it puts the power of solving your problems into this immediate moment of lottery where you don't need discipline, you don't need to ask for help, you don't need God's intervention, you don't need anything. You just like if I can get that pile of money, then I'm fine. You don't have to depend on people. You don't have to work for it. You just get it. Here's a pile, and all that stuff. It'll wreck your personality. Better than the average Canadian flexes. That's in Canadian. So hold on. What is 67,000 in CD in the US? So 46,000. That's 46,782. Honestly, I hate my job because I sell lottery, cigarettes, and alcohol. The other day, I had some dude come in and drop more on lottery tickets than I make in a week. I'm sitting here like, if you want to throw that money away, buddy, you can just give it to me instead. Buy these tickets. At least I'll be nice and give you half back. Wouldn't that be funny? I love that, Don. Yeah, because he walks in, he gives you, I don't know, $500, and then he walks out. And how much did he make? I don't know. Maybe he made 0. If he gives you 500 and then you reach underneath and go, you win and then give him $200 and I'm walking out going, yay, I won $200. Like, yeah, that's a tough one. The selling alcohol, tobacco, and lottery. It's such a, you feel so weird. And if it's a Christian with soft conscience, feel really weird about it. $67K per week. Minimum wage is $15, and nationwide, most places it's $7.25. But minimum wage in Ontario is crazy. It's $17.20 an hour. Is as of October. He means marijuana. Sonic. Never came back to cash in one, so I assume he lost it. Yeah, man, that sucks. What do we live? Guy used to live with, gave me the same argument. Give you $100, I'll give you 50 back. You're better off. It's true. You're not wrong. That's at least math you can do. Yeah, it's crazy. The minimum wage here is crazy. Everything's really expensive though, like super expensive. It's not like, yes, everybody's making all this income, but everything is super pricey too. One of these days I'll make minimum wage. One of these days I'm going to make as much money as my son makes at his part-time job. That's my goal. New York is $20 an hour. You probably need it, right? Like how much does it cost to live in New York? It's crazy. All right, so that's that. I am unless you guys have something else you want to bring up, again, it's always an AMA. Feel free to ask anything you want, whenever you want, about whatever you want, and then we can move into. But after that, I'm gonna throw on some headphones and play some game. But I'd rather keep talking if you guys have something you want to talk about. All those same people complain about paying taxes to the government, but they're paying for their lottery tickets, yeah, and they get nothing back out of it. They don't even get roads. Although that is one of the arguments that people make. It's so funny. That's the argument that I've heard the most. Oh, when I play the lottery, I'm actually giving money to charity. Like, are you? Show me your tax receipt, that you got for giving that money to charity. And you really do think that they're giving all that money to charity, do you? Like, what percentage of that dollar do you think is going to charity? I wonder if Google knows that. What percentage of actually goes to the charity? 27% of each dollar, according to this, 27% goes to funding charity programs. I'll say this. I've spoken to people about the lottery thing, at least. I've actually had a few people that have told me they're considering how much they spend on it now, at least. Or are they just telling me that, not coming back in while I work? Yeah, making them feel guilty. Yeah, 27% is, that would have been more than I thought too. But it just shows how many people are doing it. You can't put a link here, but you can put it in the Discord. Great. Sonic. If you weren't giving before, you won't. Yeah, well, that was, I've said that before, and I've told that story. I had someone come up to me a while back, and I've had a few people come up to me and say, why won't God let me win the lottery? If God would let me win the lottery, I could do so many good things with it. I'd be very generous, I'd be able to serve a lot of people, love a lot of people, and help a lot of people. And my response was, are you now? Are you generous now? Are you giving out of your heart now? Are you sharing now? Or because whatever attitude you have now, you have enough to share. You have enough to be generous. God has given you the ability to be kind. Are you doing that now? And because if you're being stingy, you're going to be stingy then. You're not going to suddenly become this super generous person. It won't work that way. Hey, Kimmy. This conversation might have already been discussed, but in regards to gambling, do you think fantasy league stuff is included? I think anything where you are, like, from a biblical perspective, it's anything that you are not in control of the income. You're not being paid for. You know what I mean? It's if it's not directly connected to your ability to create it, it's probably it's gambling. So if there's two perspectives, two Christian perspectives on gambling that I've seen, and I think you could make an argument for either. Number one is anytime that there's chance involved and you're trying to use money and your intention is to use use chance to be able to get yourself income is gambling and therefore wrong. The other side of it is some of these things are entertainment, and just like you take money and you throw it at the theater and then they show you something for 2 hours you can't bring home. It was just an experience you had at the theater with nothing else in your hand. You in the same way, some people are like, well, when I go into this or I go into that, I throw $20 at it for fun, and then when I walk away, I've had fun, and that's it. I think the first one is very clean. I think the second one is probably more disingenuous, because somewhere underneath is the idea that you want to win, and you want to win big, and you want that to come to you, and you've got this sort of this there's something inside of you that wants the money. It's not just for fun. When I go to the movies and I give them the ticket for the movie and I go watch it, I know what I'm getting, I know what I'm going to walk out with, and it's what I expected. Whereas somewhere, like, at no point am I in there, I'm like, someone at some point is going to give me some cool stuff and whatnot. And I think a lot of the question comes down to what person does it turn you into as you're doing it. So if you're in fantasy football league and you're watching football and it's making you angry, like if you're sitting there yelling at the screen and yelling at the players and accusing people of cheating and being all like, we shouldn't do that, and these are the rules that we should have, and being miserable and not enjoying it at all, then I think that you shouldn't lie to yourself and to think that you're doing it for fun, because it's not fun. It's stressing you out to the max, and you're getting all worried about it. Also, that the people that are on the other end of that TV, the football players, really are people. And so if you are actively calling out curses against another human being because they're not performing well enough for you so that you can gain income and numbers off their back, I think there's a moral problem with that. Like, the people that are these sportsmen, they are humans, they are people, they still count towards moral. They're not just like pawns to be moved. So therefore you need to treat them like God's creations. I think a lot of certain people show up, hands and feet, you don't need money. But I still have the contention that every human being has the capacity for generosity no matter what they make. Jeff says, I don't have silver, but what I have I freely give. And he healed the guy. Yeah, we should have the same attitude. Kinda, I think. Kinda. It's just like... the implication there is I would have given you gold and silver if I had it, but since I don't, here, and performs a miracle. But yeah, if your attitude is basically like, I'm here to serve, and if I don't have any money to serve you with, I can serve you with with whatever God wants me to do. Yeah, you can. Yeah, then to me that's a good attitude. I'm just overthinking it. Kim says, gotcha. I hold the same conviction as well. I know some Christian friends that participate in stuff like that, and I didn't know if I was thinking wrong. I think, like, is it possible that they can do it in such a way that is totally fine, that their conscience isn't tweaked or whatever? Probably. For me, I know that in my life, I'm completely dependent on God for money, for income, for all my provision. Like it all comes from what God has decided to do. He calls me to weird missions to do weird stuff, and then he makes sure that I can feed myself, and that's a good thing. I'm thankful for that. If my attitude was, if I suddenly started to push towards using the money that he gave me to try to maximize it through gambling or to use it for some kind of, to me anyway, it would impinge on my belief that God is my provider, because suddenly God's not my provider. I'm my provider because I'm so smart about picking numbers. I'm so lucky. I'm so, whatever. I know how to game the system, et cetera, et cetera. It ends up being, I think it would affect my heart in a bad way. So I stay away from it. But can other people? Maybe. I just think that you got to be really honest with yourself about where you are, how you think about it, the reason that you're actually gambling. Why do you need to use money? Can you have the same amount of fun but not use money? I honestly think that would be better. Go do the same thing, fantasy football thing, but don't use money. Use something else like labor, or whoever has to do something silly. It doesn't have to be money. The entertainment of the movie's okay. Well, I think so. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Is how crazy do you want to get with that? The concept of disposable income. Like if you look through the scriptures, and like, is there such a thing as disposable income? I mean, I don't think you can I can't think of any place that talks about disposable income specifically, but I think you can make an argument for that God has provided things in this world that have no purpose other than pleasure for people, right? Like I think of I guess the easiest one is wine, right? That paying for wine, and which you didn't produce, that has no, like, you're not doing it because it's medicine, you're doing it because you enjoy a glass of wine, is then that's an entertainment of sorts, right? People I don't think it's every dollar needs to be either used for food, water, shelter, or mission. I don't think that's the way to do it. Could also call it the gamers bring to question how much have you spent on Fortnite or Call of Duty skins. Maybe it depends, right? If it's gambling, as in I'm gonna put money into this, I don't know what I'm gonna get, and when it shows up and I didn't get the right thing, I'm gonna be unhappy. That's very different than, I look at that gun, it's pink, and I want to have a pretty pink gun, so therefore I'm going to give $6 so that in game I have this skin on my gun. That's different. That's just buying something, right? And I think that we shouldn't be critical of people who are using their disposable income to buy something in a game. Let them. Why not? Nothing wrong with that. I think it comes down to what happens when you don't get what you want, or what is the motivation behind what you're doing. Because if it's like, for example, the Call of Duty skins is a great example. Why are you doing it? Is it because you think it's cool and you have the money and you're fine? Or is it because you don't feel special, or because you're trying to impress people, or because you were really tired that day or sad that day and it'll make you feel better? Like your motivation really matters. Those who are faithful with little are also be faithful with much, and that's how that works, right? That's how that works. And and that's what Ukulele said too, right? You get a little bit and you're trusted with more. Ransom, I remember some time ago John Piper saying his church would refuse to accept winnings from the lottery as an offering. Yeah, a lot of churches do. I've seen it in their actual, like, the law, what do they call it? Whatever, the rules, their church rules. That says, no, you can't. Boy, and tell you what, when you try to enforce that rule, people get really, really bent out of shape. Because it happened. I'm trying to remember what it was. This only happened once in a previous church. Somebody came in and was like, they want to donate something. can't remember what it was, but the way that they got the money was fishy somehow. I literally can't remember the story, but I remember it being like that. And I remember going, well, then we probably shouldn't accept that. Having like the treasurer and the board being like, what? Like, what do you mean not accept it? I'm like, well, if it's not like morally straight, then we should just give it back or not accept it, right? Like, we need to be above board in how we accept donations, not just how we donate too. And, you know, trying to find that argument with them was... It's one thing, like if you don't have a lot of money and then someone comes up and gives you a big pile that may have been a little fuzzy, it's easy to look the other way. Maybe I'm not a big fan of looking the other way. It is the motivation that matters. Why you do what you do is as important or more important. I think you can make a biblical case for more important than what you do. Conroy says $35 for a Terminator skin is unacceptable, but I still want it. Right? I don't think it's terribly bad. Like, for example, when I was playing Withering Waves, gave him $7, right? For my music changed, and that sounds weird. Let's go down here. Yeah, like when I gave him $7 so that I could do like the monthly, get an extra little wish here and there kind of thing. And it was like you put in the work and you do the thing and it gives you a little bit extra, and it's just part of, like, to me it was like renting a movie. It was like I rent the movie, I play the game, and it just helps me get another character. The reason I stopped is because I found that I was playing when I wasn't enjoying it. Like when I sat down last time to play Nikki, I was like, I wasn't enjoying the story. I was like, how can I get more? 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 And it was just, and that's not a good, so I stopped playing. I'm like, you know what? If I'm not watching the story and I'm not sitting here interacting with the world and I'm not participating in events of just kind of like, get me more, I need more wishes, I gotta get the thing, that's not a good reason. Time to dial back, time to get off that train, because it's the motivations are wrong, and the attitude is wrong, and the heart is wrong, and you're not having fun anymore, right? Don't know how hypothetically the church would know how I got a windfall if I say nothing. Consider those circumstances, an application from meat offered to idols, no questions asked. Yeah, I agree with that. No questions asked is clean, and if it just shows up in the offering plate, then yeah, you got nothing to say. But this wasn't. This was, doggone if I can remember what it was. They sold something, or I honestly cannot remember. But I remember it being a little fuzzy, you know, just a little, because maybe it was like a permission thing, like, hey, we want to sell this thing and donate a whole bunch, but we have strings. That might have been it. That, I think that maybe was it. Maybe I got it wrong and it wasn't from somewhere bad. It was, they came in and they said, we're going to donate a bunch of money, but you have to use it for this. And that's not how the church budget works, right? It's we make a budget, we vote on the budget, everybody says this is how much we're going to spend on whatever every year, and you can't come in and just decide you're going to run the budget for us as someone who's not on the board. So it's like, no. So yeah, then I'm going, we shouldn't accept that. Then if they're going to try to steer it, you say, listen, it either goes into the general fund, or we don't accept it, right? That was but we could use that, you know, like, yeah, but they're giving it with the wrong heart. They're trying to manipulate and try to usurp the what the whole congregation has agreed on. They're trying to steer things individually by using the power of their money. Like, that's not a good precedent to set. That was what it was. Doing quackly okay? Still wheeling around? I know how. It's very soon. Don't worry. Gonna be only a couple weeks, I'm sure. told by a coworker, if you actually broke bad, you'd be the most inconspicuous ever. You're so straight-laced that no one would expect a thing. To say it wasn't tempting would be a lie. Doing things legitimately is hard. I'd rather be able to do things legitimately than under the table. I've seen John Wick. I know how things would end up under the table. I mean, yeah, I've said it before, but my reputation is the most important thing in my entire, for everything. Like, as soon as my reputation is gone, everything's gone. And so therefore doing things above board and making sure everything is clean is super important. Like, I never touched money when it would come to me for all the years that I worked at the church. Somebody would hand me a check and I'd say, nope, you got to go give that to so-and-so. She's the treasurer, or go put it into the bowl over there. And then it's dealt with there. Don't hand it to me. And I did that for years. I'm like, why don't you take it? I'm like, because I don't ever want the perception of someone thinking that this money goes to me, because it goes to the church. It's a tithe. It's an offering. It's a donation, right? It maybe goes through the budget and then I get it in the end, but that's not how that works. And so it's not a tithe to the pastor. It's tied to the church, to God. And so is it a pain in the butt sometimes to just do it the hard way? Yeah, it is often. Like, I go to these streams and I listen to some people listening to clearly what is not royalty-free music, right? And I'm like, you shouldn't do that. If you want God to bless you and you want God to help you grow and to serve people and share the gospel and whatnot, do not start with compromising simply because you've decided you're going to do it until you get caught. It's a terrible way to conduct any kind of Christian anything. Don't call yourself a Christian if the first thing you're going to do when people walk in is hear a bunch of music they're not supposed to be hearing. You're making them sin too. You're literally spreading the sin to everybody who's listening, because you're implicating them in listening to music in a way they shouldn't. And, it's not really like that. It is really like that. It really is. But I don't like that other music. Too bad. Then go pay for it. Then go contact whoever and pay for the rights to be able to play that music. Right? And sit there and get your underwear in a twist because people are stealing people's digital art, or people are using AI for digital art and digital, like, whatever else. But then you don't have that problem when it comes to music? What a hypocrite. Right, so I do have to admit a certain romantic interest in organized crime. Funny how we romanticize so many criminals. Robin Hood, Rob Roy, old-time mobsters. Yeah, the mobsters thing is a little odd. Robin Hood, Rob Roy, like the Batman, for that matter. He's a criminal too. Like, the idea is, it's the fighting against a greater foe, right? It's the reason that we like his bending of the rules is because he's sticking it to the man, which I think there's a form of justice in there. There's a form of the desire for evil to get their druthers. But old time mobsters, no. That's all. That's just that. I don't know. That's just power fantasy. I don't see anybody going, I wish I was robbing from the rich to give to the poor. Sure, okay. But if it was, I wish I was just shooting people, taking their money, and taking over an entire town so I can rule the place. That's just villain. You're just a villain. You're a bad guy. Good sites. Pretzel is a good one. PRETZYL, I think. And Spotify has a ton. Like, I was an Apple Music guy for a long time, and I stopped using Apple Music and started using Spotify because there's so many more playlists on Spotify that you can play that are royalty free. So I've got a bunch. Like, if you want to follow me, you can go look at mine. I've got a bunch of playlists that are royalty free. Like the music you're listening to right now is done by a guy named Mark Maxwell. He technically it's copyright stuff. I contacted Mark Maxwell and I'm like, I like your stuff and I'd like to play it on my stream. Are you cool with that? He's like, go nuts, man. And I said, cool, can you send me an email that says I can go nuts? And he did. So if anybody ever has a problem with it, I can go check out the email. I'm like, the actual guy said it's okay. So it's, but there's a lot of, there's a lot out there. If you pay attention and you're like, another one, NCM and hold on. I will tell you the name. And not copy. Oh, ND something. Dilly ding ding darn it. What's it called? I'm going to find this because it's driving me crazy now. Cloud 10 by Pharaoh. F-A-R-E-A-O. That is not right. F-A-H-R-E-O. Pharaoh? Did I do that right? Golly. There you go. NCS. There it is. NCS. If you go to YouTube and you see NCS, no copyright sounds, they have a ton of really good stuff, actually. NCS is its own website as well, and they've got a lot of off-the-wall beats, like my intro music that I use and have used for years and years on this stream to kick off stream came from NCS. It's good. It's good stuff. It's a little harder than I usually play, and I've been more into the jazz and blues and stuff lately, but yeah. Batman and Punisher considered Catholic. Punisher likes to go to mass. Apparently, so does Wolverine and Nightcrawler. Now, I don't know, man. They throw it in there. Daredevil. He's another one. Apparently, does some kind of Christian leaning. But again, you're out there beating the ever-loving tar out of people. Like, it's not the most Christian thing in the world, And Batman's killed a lot of people. Punisher's killed a lot of people. Like, it's not a small amount of people. Donnie says, I wish I could actually find someone to budget stuff. If I actually go full-time stream, I would want someone over a budget, like a treasurer. That'd be my one thing. Oh, good luck with that. That's hard to do, man. Those cost money. I pay every year, just do my taxes. I pay like $1,000 just to have someone do my taxes, because otherwise I'll pay more than she saves me thousands. So she pays for herself. But yeah, the accountants cost money. That's just the way it is. Yeah, no worries. Happy to help. Okay, it's 2:00. Time for me to go for a little walk and fill up my water and get ready. Gonna come back. We're gonna jump back into Final Fantasy. Again, it's always an anime. Feel free to interrupt anytime with anything about anything all the time. Happy to chat. But I'm gonna turn on the pause screen. Do me a favor while I'm there. Check out my website, !web, if you're on Twitch. Otherwise, go to XtianNinja. And the other one is, if you're on Twitch and not on YouTube, hit ! Do a thing too, and then pick a name and see what happens. I'll be right back. Won't take long. I'll tell you this about Mark Maxwell. He's not afraid to make the songs go long. I'll tell you that. He's got long songs. Which, I mean, if you're playing smooth jazz, sure, why not? Like, what do you wait? You in a rush? We're gonna jam some smooth jazz. Maybe we'll do it for a really long time. What's up, Sam? Oh, finally home from errands. Good for you. Look at you doing errands. Get any good? Get any carbs? Delicious, delicious carbs. Whoa. Whoa, calm down, game. We're still doing fun, silly stuff. Pre-made s'mores. PB s'mores. Pop them in the microwave for a few seconds. Oh, sick.
Getting warmer. Warmer.
Oh, I remember what we're doing. Okay. Wah! Give me my controller back. Far. There's the Price is Right music again. Hold on. Final Fantasy. Maybe I need to take a break. Final Fantasy Rebirth. No, remake. Final Fantasy, that'd be the problem. Okay, we're good. I can spell. Okay, stop it! Stop it! My brain is like popsicle right now. It's just melting. Okay, I think I'm supposed to take a picture. Is it? I did take a picture of that. Okay, now what's the last one? I think I need to take do one more picture. So I did that one and that one and that one. I think. Am I good? Did I do all four? I don't know. Let's go see what's going on over here. I'm gonna go look at the blue dots now. Is this Genshin Impact? No, this is Final Fantasy VII. This is Rebirth. This is the brand new one. It's amazing. It's truly a beautiful game. I've enjoyed it so much, like so very much. It looks like Raid Shadow Legends. I think I'm insulted. I don't know if I'm insulted or not. I assure you it's not. And you are the only human being in existence to ever utter those words. So I'd say congratulations to you. Oh, look, she's looking at the little card. Oh, that is cool. Look. And if I put it away, puts it in a little not a pocket because she's a girl. She doesn't get pockets. Deal with it. What is this? Ride the wheelie. What are you? No, this, up, that. Wheelie rendezvous. Run wild. Royal Coast concert. Cactus caper. Fun while it lasts. Oh, that's the main scenario. No, we don't want to do main scenario yet. Good to see ya, Shadow. I'm supposed to find one more picture, I'm pretty sure. I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. So let's head towards, I guess, this. We're headed the right way. Doesn't matter. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. and then way over here. Okay. Because if I look at that, look at the map again, down there next to the pier. Okay, let's go. It's okay, Aerith. You don't need to mash your headset up. What are you doing? Why can't I go? Okay, fine.
Passengers with all of our rendezvous.
I'm doing okay, man.
Right now,
To be honest, I'm really tired. Like I'm next level tired. Don't know why, but I feel like just so tired all the time. And it probably has something to do with winter. It's something to do with like not going outside. I've been trying to take more vitamin D, more vitamin C, more vitamin B. What I'm not doing very good is
the kind of fun I've been missing.
Is like doing much movement. I think that's the issue, movement. I did it. That was easy.
My petite prickly pal. I hate to think that these might be our last moments together. All those hours I wasted working that I could have been spending with you. And yet, I still hold fast to the Shinra creed. Loath though I am to part, I cannot shirk my duties forever. Oh, what am I to do?
I wiggled. I've been wiggling. Report my success. Okay, let's go report our success.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the lobby.
If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Hello. I took pictures. Give me free things.
Yep, that's all of them.
Yo, Donut, good to see you.
Cactuar capers.
Hi, thanks for coming
I
by.
ought to thank you for helping bring some amour back into my life.
What?
Say, if you don't mind parting with them, I'd love to send those cactuar photos to my wife and daughter. Just a small way of letting them know they're always in my thoughts.
What?
They're yours.
This dude was
I really needed
thirsting.
This. Can't lift my family's spirits if I can't lift my own.
Like, when we started this whole thing,
Yes, sir.
he was like, "Oh, I need love. I can't find a girl." At least implied. Like, I'm so bored. I need to do things. And all of a sudden, now he's got a wife and daughter. All right,
Johnny
sure.
boy, you can still make it in time.
Johnny? Tifa?
All right, did we just advance some things? I didn't mean to. Okay. I should probably go find Johnny. That seems urgent.
Register here for the...
My daughter and I have been listening to a ton. All right, have a good one, man. I appreciate you being here, Sinner. God bless. I've been listening to a ton of Snow with my daughter, and she likes it. Okay? Just want you to know she likes it.
For the day.
Don't miss out on this life-changing experience.
Out of the way. No, I'm not allowed to be in here yet. Okay.
Passengers with reservations at Costa del Sol Resort, please step right.
Yeah, Snow, as in the art, like you said, vanilla. Like I said, Vanilla Ice. To me, Vanilla Ice and Snow are about the same level of fame and quality. But the whole album, 12 Inches of Snow, is fantastic. It's one of my favorite albums. So is Happy Head Give. If you want to hear a really good album, I mean like really well done, clever lyrics. Yeah, it's a little dated maybe.
I wonder what kind of
But
guy this
Happy Head Give is like really good.
Tifa,
If you have
what are the two of you doing here?
If you have a Spotify, give it a listen.
What's with the bag?
Luggage for a Shinra executive. Gotta make sure it gets to his hotel safe and sound.
Seriously? You're working for Shinra now? After all that talk about how much you hate them?
Mayor's orders. After everything he's done for me, I gotta. Don't look at me like that. I'm not some sellout.
Cries and runs away.
We should go.
Yeah,
Aw.
you're right.
Maybe it's on YouTube. I don't know. If you're looking for something interesting, I really like the I like the album. I like the lyrics. I like the whole thing. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. 12 Inches of Snow is as well.
Apparently. Then why are we here?
If you're gonna end up judging me when you listen to it, and I'm okay with that.
Wheelie Rendezvous is now closed
All right,
for the
we're
day.
gonna.
We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
Costa del Amor is underway. Find the love of...
Oh, you taking part in Wheelie Rendezvous?
I hear it's closed for the day.
So sorry. We just swapped our wheelie rentals for the day. You're kidding me. What should we do instead, Tifa? Tifa? You're not from Sector 7, are you? In Midgar?
Huh? Yes, I am.
Oh, Tifa.
12 Inches of Snow.
My
Yes.
life, my love, nay, my everything.
You're not quoting Johnny, are you?
What a disappointment. See, I
Yep.
was expecting someone very different. Someone metropolitan and chic who lights up every room she walks into. I have no idea.
I assume
what
it's the width of an
season
LP, Samus.
Excuse me?
But you think
so
about
it's
however
good.
you want to think about it.
It's fine. I get this all the time.
is. That's some kind of humble brag.
Hey, Jenny! Don't just stand there. Go get the unreturned wheelies.
Don't tell me what to do. Ugh. How come everyone here thinks they're better than me?
I'm just giving you work.
Screw this. I quit.
For doing it, what?
Should have known this would happen.
Very large
You're
pile of
friends with her,
cocaine.
right? Since she quit,
Yeah.
would you
One
mind
12-inch
picking up the rest
line.
of the wheelies for me?
Yeah, sure. We'll do
What?
it.
You don't have to please everyone you meet.
I know, but I still feel like I owe it to Johnny. So I figure maybe if I do this for Jenny, I'll have given him back something.
What is with her
Or maybe I
skins?
just want peace of mind. I guess.
I have the detail turned up.
Let's get those wheelies.
I don't get it. Like, it's not that big a deal, but like maybe you guys can't see it, but if you look at Aerith's face right now, she doesn't have one. Right? And in the first one, they had pretty decent detail, I think, and I don't think that it's my settings. I've checked it before. Like, see, that looks much better. Well, not really. What am I doing wrong? I'm sorry. This is driving me crazy. If I don't spend an hour in the menu, I don't feel good about myself. Okay. Frame rate, sure. VSync. Graphics quality, high. Dynamic resolution, oh. Set minimum percentage for the resolution to scale in order to maintain performance. Okay, 100. Far out. Maybe that's it. High. Texture, high. Character displayed, 10. All right, I think maybe that was it. Maybe that's my issue. I was scaling things. It was not, and now it's infinitely worse. I hate that. It's fine, though. Whatever. The only thing I changed was that. Whee! All right. We're supposed to go find all the wheelies.
This life-changing experience.
Come on. Extra.
That's our job right now. I know the world is coming to an end, but whoa, Tifa, slow down! You're gonna hurt somebody. Is this even the right one? I bet I'm not supposed to give the yellow ones. You'll be mad. There you go.
True love is out there. Just follow
Bro,
the rhythm.
how's that? Pretty good?
Leave any wheelies you find in the parking lots.
Oh, it's gonna need me to put the yellow ones with the yellow ones. Lousy stinking rules. Oh, I feel kind of bad that I'm running over every single person's toes. Like everyone's getting hurt. I'm ruining people's lives.
Let the paint roll along. Grab a materia pop and give your taste buds a magical infusion.
And I'm not the only one here in Wheel of Fortune, right?
Today's Royal Coast concert will begin shortly.
At least I know where to put the red ones. Video games, am I right? This is the kind of thing, if you do it, you can beat the boss. Like, it sounds silly.
Costa del Amor is underway. Find
But-
the love of your life today.
But if you do this kind of thing, Eric's his best driver. I know. She's great. Actually, we should switch to Tifa.
Make way. Royalty coming through.
Wait, is it X?
Try all our exciting and mysterious.
Where to next, Tifa?
There we go. Well,
Follow
Tifa
me
have a turn.
and
Maybe
you'll
she's a
see.
better driver.
Find all the cactuars hidden around town, and you'll be.
All right, probably this way.
If
You know,
have
for
a
being
ticket,
closed-
please proceed to the
Save
lobby.
your aching feet and ride a wheelie
You
instead.
could cheat out if you take a wheelie on the beach.
I returned to blue wheelie. Give me your wheelie. This is an arrest. Please step away from the wheelie.
Totally booked up.
She's only knocked over plants. She's not.
Maybe one of
So
his
far,
own
the only evidence against me is the plants. See, I can only do it when I'm on the wheelie. Red. There we go. Meow. Watch this. Completely perfect. Straight ahead. Do 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 do.
Today's Royal Coast concert will begin shortly.
I don't know whose job it is to put the plants back up, but I'm keeping them employed.
Found your perfect.
She did a perfect job.
I did.
Why? Is that what Johnny wants in a woman?
Yes.
Overachiever?
No, a normal achiever. All I did was put 2 segues away. Your bar is way too low, lady. GTA Midgard. Yeah.
Got a furry friend who needs to burn off some energy? Come to Run Wild.
Hey, how about an orb or two?
I find it very disturbing that some of these people are eating. Like, she's eating. Look. Watch.
Buy for me.
The master stuff's got more juice than your average orb.
She's gonna eat it. Nope, she didn't eat it. Some people do though, and they shouldn't. I'm no expert, but I'm reasonably certain that you're not supposed to put those in your mouth.
Hey, how about an orb or two?
Get off, Tifa. Doodly doo doopy 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 doot. I like video games. I used to not like video games. I used to be like, God, there's too much video game in my movie. Now I'm just embracing it. I just got to put them in the right color. Fortunately, I memorized this entire location. Hold on.
Where are you?
Wait.
Tour.
There we go.
Costa del
I did it.
Sol in style.
First try.
Perfectly executed. Again.
Yep.
And she even made it easy for the next person to grab one.
I'm amazing.
If I'm impressed, what must Johnny think of her?
He's beside himself. I mean, it's Tifa after all. Everybody's in love with Tifa, except me. I like Aerith. I've already been this way. I don't know why I keep going this way. Well, I think the reason I like Aerith more is just because she's so snarky.
2 plates of spaghetti.
Like, she's legitimately snarkier than Tifa. Tifa's intense a little bit and whatever, but Aerith will get all up in your grill.
Luckily made it sensory.
You want it?
Welcome to Run Wild, a paradise for animals big and small.
You know what? We're going to talk to you later. Why don't you take care of him? I need to go find this other one. Parking segways all over town. Some sort of roundabout way to save. An orderly world is what we're trying to create, okay? And the last thing you need is for Shinra to get their way by everybody tripping over segways, man. Where is it? Hello? It's here somewhere. I've already ran all over town. What do you want from me?
Costa del Amor is underway. Find the love of your life today.
Maybe it's up here. They would too. They'd put it really far away. I know how this game works. Unless Sephiroth is the one scattering them. There's no proof he isn't.
Where is this guy?
Well, already checked into the hotel, apparently. Then why are we here?
Wanna join me in Costa del Amor?
All right. You know, for being closed for the day, there's a lot of segways running around. Thank you. What did I type wrong? What was my typo? I'm curious. What did I say? Samus has all power. She can delete my channel. I've given Samus permission to just destroy my entire universe if she feels like it. You know, if she's having a bad day, she's like, man, you know what will make me feel better? I'm utterly ruining XtianNinja's life. Just bring me joy today. Uses space too early? What's my error?
For the great Cactuar caper.
There it is. It's sitting in the middle of nowhere. How did I miss that 20 times? I gotta remember where yellow is. I think it's this way. Woohoo! Excuse me. Oh, that's not right. Out of the way. Oh, sorry. I want to know. How am I supposed to correct my error? Hold on, I missed one. I can only hit it forwards? That's a weird issue.
Don't let me be the only one wetting his whistle.
There you go. So this is not where yellow goes. This is where red goes. I need to turn.
Costa del Amor is underway. Find the love of your life today.
All right, mate.
What? Got a furry friend who needs to burn off some energy?
I'm gonna puke. I'm way too close to the monitor for this. Haha! Whoa! Why is this the hardest one?
God, it's just some dumb wheelies. Why does she care?
There she is. She's hiding.
Of course Johnny would fall for a girl like her. I've been going about this all wrong, haven't I?
Being a useless waste of space unemployed girl is not working for me. I'm going to kill Tifa.
We brought all the wheelies back for you.
Stop being so nice. I can't take it.
Aw.
I've decided. I'm going to give up on Johnny. There's no
That's
way
the
I
other
could
option.
ever compete with you. My way of saying sorry.
Don't worry, we're not competing. Johnny's the worst.
There's 2 cards there, so have fun.
Hold up. Thanks, but that's way too generous.
You've returned one
This one's
companion
for
card.
you
What?
and Johnny. I bet you'll have more fun together.
Let's
I think
go.
you got the wrong idea. Johnny and I are just friends, nothing more.
For real? But the way he talks about you, I figured you were.
You know he likes to exaggerate.
Look at
True.
those fists.
And of course, he also has a habit of getting carried away.
Would you
I would
tick
feel
off that
a lot
girl?
better if
No
he
way.
had someone to back him up. Keep him out of trouble.
Oh, so you're foisting him on me. Is that it?
Yes, he's the worst.
Nothing like that.
Kind of totally like that, actually.
Forget I said anything. Anyway.
Her hair is
thanks for
amazing.
the card. I'm glad we got all this straightened out. Plus, now I
That's
know
really
Johnny's a
good.
free man.
It
So,
looks expensive.
I might as well shoot my shot then, huh? See ya.
That hair looks expensive. Like, I think that would take probably 4 hours sitting in the chair. And since there was 2 colors, dyes, cut, and a
Locally made accessories
blowout.
right here.
That's gonna be like $300. Yeah, maybe $250. Johnny and Jenny. It's like Men Without Hats album brought to life. Johnny, was her? I see. I forgot her name already.
Every little thing you need for your travels.
All right, let's go. Let's go talk to the Blue Dot.
Monster Burger with beef sky bite.
I feel like the Blue Dot is.
Today's Royal Coast concert will begin shortly.
Oh, what now?
Surely, welcome to the Royal Coast.
Hi, bye. I hope you don't have any. Oh, dang it. Where's the concert?
I wonder who today's star.
Hello, Tifa.
Well, hello.
There's a concert scheduled today. Or was, at least. Something came up, you see.
The pianist decided to skip town.
How did you say
He
that?
was kind enough to leave behind a letter.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Said he had
Pianist?
decided to elope.
What?
Kind of makes sense. It's a
The
piano.
heart wants what it wants, and who are we to deny it? However, without a pianist, there can be no concert.
These fools called us down here because they thought we knew a replacement. Even between the two of us, it's not like we know everyone in every business. Mm-hmm. Oh my, these hands. These fingers.
What?
They have the strength of warriors, and yet are so very delicate.
Uh-huh.
You've played the piano before. That much is obvious.
No.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I did take some lessons when I was a kid, but that was ages ago.
Well, let's put on a concert
I don't want
then.
to hear excuses. I want to hear you playing the goddamn piano. Now tickle the ivories.
Did I just get superpowers? If you can do that. She's okay. She's magical, and now Tifa's. Okay, fine. I guess. Sure, why not? Watch this bad boy. Let's go. Yes. No need to practice. We're gonna do it first try. No problem. Are you ready? 2, 1, go. Oh. I forgot how to play. I don't remember how to play. What button do I push? Oh, maybe I don't push. I just go up. Ah, now I know how to play. You just gotta hit in the right direction. Whoop. That's terrible. I'm annoying myself. Oh, there's a 2 fingers. I can only do the 1 thumb. I'm sorry, my brains do not work. Oh, wow. No way. First try. That was actually kind of fun.
What an avant-garde performance!
It's
a celebration of discord and atonality.
I thought you had to hit a button.
Now
it's
then,
just you
let's
tilt
give
the
our
thing at the
pianist
right
a
time.
warm round of
Did I do
applause.
good? I got a C. I can do better. I can do better than that.
Thank you so much for performing.
Well, let's not
Here you are.
get carried away.
A companion card and a memento. What we give all our concert goers. Now, as for what we owe you for your performance.
Allow me to speak for the lady. First, there's the on-call rate. Then there's my finder's fee. And on top of that...
I received word from the pianist who
That's how
eloped.
normal people talk.
He and his partner left for a place where nothing can come between the two of them ever again.
They died.
It seems your performance didn't just save the hotel's reputation, it also saved a relationship. May the next time we meet be on the stage of the Honeybee Inn. Until then, my liberators of love.
Okay. I kind of want to play that again, but I kind of want to try again. Let me try it one more time. I feel like I could probably do a better job. Let me in. Yes. Okay. All right. Ready? I'm gonna do awesome. To the next level. Prepare your little hearts for the greatest concert you've ever heard in your life. Same joke. Tifa's first name. Antifa. Because of the terrorism. Terrorism's funny to Zach. You think it's hilarious. His favorite thing in the world. Wait. What? Oh. I had to pick a piece of music. There is terror in hill areas. Tifa's hill areas? Is that what you're talking about, you weirdo? Here we go. Ready? We can do this thing. Nope. That's terrible. I can ad-lib? Help! Ah! Oh, Dad, that's so bad. Oops. Miss one, you're really in trouble. They better not make me change octave at one of these, because I will not play that. There's no way I can change octave just for fun. I got a B, though. That's something. Cool. If I'd have done that with that other guy, I probably would have got something out of it. Awkward silence. Hey, where's my money? Do you have money? Give me money. Money. Scared that poor man over there. Do do do. Do do do. No, that's not Price is Right. Let me think.
Your aching feet and ride a wheelie instead.
That's
Monster Burger's calling your name. Come get a taste of the
what? What does this sound like? You guys know, like, I don't know. I'm old, so therefore game shows are, you know, a thing that used to happen when I was around. No. It sounds like a game show. What's that one where you have to guess the words? How do I get to that blue dot? It's not that way. Is it Price is Right? Okay, good. All right, good. I'm not crazy. I think I just need to turn left up here. I made a mistake. No, not Jeopardy. What's the one where you have to guess just the words? Whammies. I remember that.
Welcome to Run Wild. Welcome to Run Wild, a paradise for animals big and small.
No, the one where it's got like.
Today's first place prize is none other than Costa del Sol's famous tropical meat.
That's you guys are guessing so wrong. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. They survey 100 people and then they put the surveys on the wall, and then they and then they have to guess which one was the top survey. Thank you, Family Feud. That's that's what I was thinking of. It's like GeoGuessr. Like what?
No. Do we have any takers? Don't be shy now. You want some?
Is that a yes or a no?
Then I
Keep
say
on.
go for it.
It's a variation of Price is Right. Okay, good. Hey,
My, what
let's go.
beautiful red fur you have. Ready to run wild? Then step right up.
Are you talking to the dog? What are we playing? 4 teams duke it out in this ferocious battle to see who's king of the jungle. Chase the ball around the field and then shoot it into your opponent's goal to win. Yo! Welcome to the stream. Hello, Tortoise. Let's go. What's the message? Jesus Squirtles me? Jesus Turtles me? I don't know what that means, but I believe you. Oh no! Oh, you better go sub. Go sub to Tortoise then, Dasman. Mahin. He needs a sub for you to use his emotes. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hello, my name is XtianNinja. How's Tortoise today? Today we're playing some Final Fantasy. We just spent about a couple of hours talking about the future, what things are going to look like on the channel, and then we talked a lot about gambling actually, and when is it gambling, when is it not, is it ever fun, etc., etc. Jesus love you, spiritual pet. Let's go. I love it. I like that poll. It's cool. Well, thanks for being here. If you don't know who I am, my name is XtianNinja. I'm on the channel. The mission here is to create a community just that loves each other, takes care of each other, and that we can experience some cool stuff together. The second thing is I'm the executive director of the Alliance for Creative Outreach, which is a group of Christian content creators who we get together, we support each other, and we make content together. And I have a class that's going to be starting soon for teaching Christian content creators how to, kind of follow along with what God wants in a meaningful way. And yeah, watching the stream is a gamble. That is true. You never know what's going to happen. Shoot and lob. Dash to click. Okay. Let's see if we can do it. Sure. I must finish in the top 2. Usually in soccer, I do finish in the top 2. Whoa, all right. There you go. All right, that sucks. Whoop! I want him to run. You said you'd run. Right left to dash. Oh, there it is. Hello? Ball. Take that, cigar! Off the wall. Boom! No ball, no fight! Hey, no goaltending. Rude. Oh no! 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 I will defend. I only defend. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's my way. That's bad. Where's the ball? Ah! Get it! Diggly ding ding darn it! Ah! The yellow team's running wild? I'm losing, baby. This is awful. Come on, get in there. Get in there. I'm bad at this. So are you, though. Boom! I'm really bad. Nope. Come on. Put it in. Somebody killed that poor Chocobo. He just stands there. One game of Chicken Rocket League. That's what I was thinking too. Retry. I feel okay. That was terrible. We can do better. I kind of know the buttons now. That's the problem. I didn't know the buttons. Whoop. All right. Hold on. Bring it. Come on. Bring it. Over here. Bop. Oh, hey. Woo. Wow. Goaltender. Come on. I'm gonna put it in my own net. Oh, come on, really? All right, let's go. Where's the other ball? Second ball. Whoop. Let's go. That's it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah, wasn't close enough. Whoa, not my goal. All right. Am I winning? I think I'm winning. And don't go that way. No, 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 no. No! Oh, crap. Oh, get in there. Come on. No, not like it. Come on, sink it. How'd I do? I won. I'm the greatest in the history of all time. That's all that matters. That's all that matters is winning. So I know when my parents love me.
Boy, that was amazing. And for your owner, a companion card. Make it come back soon.
Was it just as good as you were hoping?
Your owner.
It was the finest meat I have ever tasted.
But I grew up in a lab and they only fed me people, so. It did taste reminiscent of engineer.
Register here for the great Cactuar Caper.
You want to take the lead?
Yes,
for a
let's
bit?
play with Aoife for Tifa.
I'd be
Whoever this is,
delighted.
Aerith. What's going on here?
This gorgeous beach is the
You're not allowed. We gotta go put on beachwear.
many tourists.
I forgot that's why we were doing this.
We have services that cater to all kinds of
Monster Burger with beef.
We need to find a change room. Blue Dog pushed it out of the. I know, right? Awful. Bunch of animals cheating their way to victory, even though they can't because I'm the best.
Step right up.
I know I saw a change room runner somewhere.
Got a furry friend who needs to burn off some energy? Come to Run Wild.
No? Am I crazy? And that's a separate question, I know. I swear I saw one. What the heck?
Let the paint flow along the wall.
Look, see, they're eating them.
Try all our exciting and
That's not good.
flavors.
That can't be good for you. Dude, don't eat that.
I just hope. Register here for the great Cactuar.
Tour coast to
At least the girls are clean. The guys are stinky. What? I'm sorry. What? No, I thought it was upstairs. What am I doing?
Where are you?
I thought it was up here. Isn't this where I got it? No. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. All right. You guys just wandered off? Yeah, I know, right? All right, the Independent Florist. Pride of Seventh Haven. All right, let's do the Independent Florist. You cannot return to default outfits during Costa L'Amour. Sure. How do I... Do I have to buy an outfit? Is that the deal here? Oh, I gotta go buy an outfit. That is the deal here. From this guy.
Hang loose. Want to exchange companion cards for beachwear?
Sure. Tifa has 2 and Aerith has 2. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that one. I like that one. All right, thank you. You're welcome. You have to buy clothes, yeah. Yes, I has the dumb. Independent Florist, that one. So cute. Got a little sarong. Adorable. This one looks a little less beachy. Looks basically what she's wearing, but in a darker color. Ta-da! It's so funny that Tifa changed into that, and that's now her beach wear, even though she's literally no different than when she walked in. Oh, you gotta love the fabric physics. Come on. All right, we can go to the beach now.
We're stocked with every little thing you need for your travel.
Out of my way!
With Beachside Bike. Walmart gets close.
Nice
Thank you.
touch. I can tell you're just dying to hit the beach right about now.
He doesn't have a weapon on it. Oh,
Ready to rock?
that's a good point.
Do you even have to ask?
I wonder if we can punch people. Or maybe there's no fighting? Whoa. Girls. Have you seen those before? What's a girl? Like that. Oh.
Well, Red, how do we look?
Huh?
Tifa looks as majestic as a breaching
beached whale.
And you, Aerith, are as luminous as a sea
Some kind of slug. Beach whale and a slug. Nailed it.
Complimenting us?
Human beauty is hard for me.
They're not waifus. They were waifus before, bud. Let's not get crazy here. What? What's she mad about?
You're totally my giant.
How's it going?
Like, seriously.
Look at these two. Not even trying to blend in. Honestly.
Did you miss us?
Cloud? Something wrong?
No. Nothing.
I had to leave now. Bye.
It's just hot. In the sun. Speaking of which, you guys should probably put on sunscreen.
Listen, you could be a waifu and have substance, Donnie. Why not both?
Okay. Can you get my back then?
Go ahead.
Make way, people.
Back it up.
What? Hey!
Ah, it's Hojo.
What a
Let's stab
wonderful
Hojo.
surprise it is to see you again.
He's the guy that we're doing the.
Rest
Oh man.
assured, I'm not here for Aerith. Though, were she to offer her assistance, I'd gladly accept.
Don't hold your breath.
Oh, I won't. At any rate, a very special show is about to start.
See, that's just a normal noise that I make at the
One
beach.
starring you, perhaps.
Now
I don't like hot weather.
So much fun. Hey,
What do you have up your sleeve?
Wait
got to tell us.
Do you think Hojo bioengineered those girls to follow him?
So what say you? Care to join me in the lab? If you girls sign up with Shinra, you'll be set for life.
Wow, that's quite an offer.
And as luck would have it, I'm in need of a few female
See, that's not good.
Think about it. You could help give birth to the world's next hero.
That would be so cool.
Ladies, what?
Before a hero strikes down his foe, he must strike them with awe at his beauty. But he is not a hero by virtue of innate greatness. Only by inspiring others does he earn the title. Do you follow? It's admittedly a lofty concept.
Too lofty for me, but it sounds amazing.
There you are, Professor. So glad you could make it. I trust my girls are making you feel welcome.
Ah, they're paid for. Okay. Giggle, giggle,
So you
giggle,
heeded
giggle,
the
giggle.
call too, did
Oh, you pay per giggle? I wonder.
What are you talking about?
Not consciously, then. As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
Line them up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. Let's move along, sir. This way. And stop. There you go. That ought to do
Are you gonna kill those guys?
What the hell are you playing at?
That, my friends, is for me to know, and for you to find out.
See what you can do with an Android? Couldn't do that with an iPhone. Too much security. Okay, well, there you go. I have to go fight now.
What? Not cool, man! Not cool! Not cool! Not cool! Not cool! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
Yes! Only a reunion could produce such results.
Is that where the name of the show comes? The name of the game comes from? Rebirth.
At long last, I have specimens worthy of my.
Why did you do that on the beach?
Sick bastard! I'll kill you!
Barrett! Now's not the time.
Someone has to stop them.
Look, us.
He's evil. That's how you can tell. Because he sounds like Krusty the Clown. Okay, I'm just gonna go beat someone up with an umbrella now. Hey, let's go. We're gonna select. Yeah. Get your equipment in order.
Gotta stop him here.
We win.
Take the lead.
Let me handle this. Chewie, watch yourself.
I'm triple slashing with an umbrella. Sure, why not?
Get together.
All set.
If I can punch.
Get all you got.
Good luck.
Let's do this.
Don't think you'll walk away from this.
We can do this. All right, let's try that one. Firebolt blade. That's definitely. I can do that with an umbrella. Check that out. That's how cool I am. Okay.
Try and stop.
He wants attention? Okay. Uh-oh.
How serendipitous! Our ancients returned
Well,
to the
crap.
fold. We're so glad you
I probably
changed
should
your
have tried to
mind,
save
Eric.
Aerith instead. It does make more sense story-wise. But Tifa's way easier to fight with. Okay.
I ask your compliance, future specimen, for the sake of the scientific process. Unlike my colleagues, I have no desire to pursue fairy tales.
Yeah, let's assess this guy. Just see what's going on here. The Graspdropod. Graspdropod. Because of the arms and the grabbing. Weakness to electrical? After using breakneck spin, it'll overheat, rendering it temporarily inoperative. Okay, cool. Let's hit him with some power. Abilities, electric impulse. Let's go.
Back off.
How much health do we have? I think my guys are dying. I've completely forgotten how to use my characters.
Want this?
Leave it to me.
All right, we'll keep healing.
I have your
Howie.
Gotcha. Watch this. Take over.
I got this. Bring it. Gotcha. Come on.
Okay. Hey, why you didn't run away? It's annoying. Oh!
If it isn't specimen 13, still sprightly as ever, I see. Perhaps
I don't think I'm supposed to win this one.
Re-education may be in order then.
Gonna sting.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those fights I can't win. All right, items, high potion. Tifa's almost dead.
Let's do this one.
Howie! That was no good. No! I like her! You're taking all my friends away!
Let me go. It's no use.
Ah, crud.
Splendid! Might you be interested in bringing a new hero to life?
This ends here. Let's do this.
I can't use spells. Uh-oh.
And then there was one. Come along quietly now.
I really need to heal. Yeah, there's no way I could win. No way they were gonna let me win.
That's all of them. And thus I take my leave.
Not so fast.
Of course. Yuffie's here, so that's good.
Nah, you did good.
Just
Thing's not
gonna
go
heal
down
now.
easy. But I've got an idea. Do me a favor. Keep it busy.
Okay. Just gonna quickly. Why can't I heal? I'll keep it busy by running away.
Won't last long.
I agree.
How does it feel to be helpless and impotent? To know death is inevitable.
I can't heal. There's no healing. Oh, that sucks. I'm in serious jeopardy.
Still in it.
Let's see what you can do.
You're mine. Right. Get ready. You're dead. I did this.
Yeah, Johnny, you want to help? Maybe?
This is all my fault.
No, I couldn't select my items.
You, Mr.
Probably had
Murphy.
something to do with the story. I couldn't do it though.
Over here.
Oh, me?
Finally could though.
You want to help him, don't you? Then you better hold still.
Let's wrap this.
So apparently that ninja move is magical. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Can you please stop with all this pointless struggling?
Let's go.
This ends here.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Have fun.
Finally got to summon him. That's a 5-star thingy-mabobber there. Do some damage, buddy. Unless he's gonna die first, which would totally suck.
That's it.
I need to heal. I don't have much choice. There we go. Please hit them with the Crimson Riddly Boodler.
I'd rather not kill you, but I'm afraid you forced my hand. You can contribute to science as a corpse.
You're as good as dead.
Do give it your best shot. Come on now, let's be quick.
Handy.
Johnny? No, don't!
What are we doing? What are we doing? That was really dumb.
And gotcha!
Oh. She's using ninja powers. She's got that ninja power. What's it called again? Clone jutsu.
Behold!
Only Cloud can make a white shirt look morose. Smiling is hard. He's busy. Go, Johnny.
Victory! Let him go. We've done
No,
enough.
don't let him go. Go kill him. Eat his face off. What do you mean done enough? He's a bad guy. Smack him with an umbrella. Uh-oh. What way to the world with two girlfriends and all. We're platonic. Okay? God does not even acknowledge their potential for relationship. They wouldn't let me bring my sword, but they let Barrett bring his gun arm? Sure, okay. All right, time to go build some relationship equity. Hello.
We've come so far, but it still feels like Midgar's right behind us. We were his prisoners, me and my mom, Ifalna. He kidnapped us because she was a Cetra, a specimen for his experiments. And after what he did to her,
You didn't want to chase him down.
after all the pain and the horror he put us
Probably
through,
could, actually.
I hate him. Sometimes I imagine the things I'd do to him if I
You
got the
just
chance.
did. And then you were like, nah, we're fine. Let him go. Blah.
I start thinking things so dark and ugly that it scares me.
They're just thoughts. Let them be dark and ugly. You're not.
Yes!
You think so?
I'm best friends.
What I'm
We're
trying
best friends.
to say is, worry about the future when it comes. You'll know what to do. And whatever you decide, I'm with
Platonically.
I appreciate it.
You're platonically welcome.
Shall we?
What's that? We're walking arm in arm to the beach? No, platonically one behind the other. Perfect.
No need to worry about the future till it comes. Not until the moment arrives. And when it does, I'll be counting on
That's the
you.
loudest sound I've ever heard.
Good.
Not you. That was to her. My future self.
Oh. So I wasn't supposed to be here? Okay, I'll go.
Can't say when you'll meet, but trust me, you'll love her.
I don't think so.
Just
I don't
you
know
wait.
much about this story, but I'm pretty sure Aerith goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at some point. I think. Shall we continue to chat?
It's moments like these we have to hold on to.
Look at that. All right, I'm going to hold on to this moment. Over there! Whee! Where's my girl Tifa? If I know her, she's probably at a bar. You over here? Rifling through someone else's barbecue stuff? What's your deal, buddy?
Late to the party once again. Why do I even bother? I'm finished. No, the company can't fire me if I fire myself first. You hear that? I quit! Hey, Rufus! Take your Mako and shove it up your ass!
All right. All right. Good for you, buddy. We're all interested in the future, for that's where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. Good quote. That's a good quote. I'd just like to point out that platonically talk is how XtianNinja really does talk. Said my female friend. Hi, Samus, platonically. How are you doing today, platonically? You having a good one, platonically? Where is Tifa? There she is. Hello.
Couldn't find the bartender.
Told
so
you,
I,
booze.
Helped myself. Costa del Sol. Used to make them back at the bar. And here I am, drinking one in its namesake.
That's a lot of color and fruit.
Feels like it's been ages since I mixed a drink. Since Seventh Heaven.
I want to go back. Lots happened to them. Hadn't been that long. Lots happened since then.
Yeah.
Yes!
Lots
Or
happened since
it said
then.
changed.
A lot.
Is it good or bad?
Good and bad. Ever wish you could just snap your fingers and forget the worst stuff?
Yes.
It's a part of
I
who
just
we
clonked
are,
myself on the head real hard.
whether we like it or not.
Yeah. The deepest wounds never really heal.
She's got great form, said
Hey,
Tom,
I
platonically.
can make one for you too, if you want.
Nah, I'm good. Next time I ask for a cocktail, it'll be at the new Seventh Heaven.
And I won't be on
At
duty.
least, that's what I
But I'm
promised
always on
Garrett.
duty.
And when exactly did you promise him that?
Sometime.
All right, Mr. Secretive. You do you. Hope I can come back here someday. Stare at the ocean. Listen to the waves.
Drink some drinks. How did I do? Are we better? Yeah, I think we're happier. Okay. Now I gotta go find Barrett. Or Kitty Cat. Hello.
It's because of Hojo this place is in ruins. No, I can't blame him for our actions.
What? No, yeah, you can. He brought a
I know I
robot.
should strive to maintain my composure around him, but
Don't sweat it. Anyone would want to punch that smug asshole. I know I do.
your fists in my fangs.
I did not change my relationship. I picked the wrong one. That's so sad. That is so sad. I'm not friends with the dog. If you can't be friends with the dog, there's something wrong with you. I'm just gonna keep looking for Barrett. Nope. Where are you, buddy? Maybe he's in the ocean. I'm gonna go swimming. Do. Oh, fine. Anybody see Barrett? Fully clothed. Because that's how I roll. I swear I saw him. They showed me him. He was sitting on something. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Hate to say it, but that girl really came through for us back there.
Yuffie?
Unlike me, I couldn't do a damn thing for those poor
That's because your
bastards.
hand's a gun. Can't save everyone.
Can't save everyone. Might have just been their time.
Deepened.
You kidding me?
Awesome.
That
I picked the wrong one.
Is an excuse. Fatalistic bullshit folks use to make
I really did.
themselves feel better.
I thought it was gonna be. I thought that was the wrong answer. I picked it on purpose to be the wrong answer. The only one I messed up was Red. Let's see. How's Red's relationship with me? Oh, we're all the same. It didn't say deepened with him though. All right, it said go back to the hotel. All right, let's go back to the hotel. Later, dude.
Hey, you ready to leave?
Yes, I am. In fact, there's nothing out here for me. All the doors are closed and I can't collect anything. Pretty though. It would look prettier if I had my dynamic range on. I may turn that on. I think I will turn that on.
Well, guess this ends our fun in the sun.
Yeah, though fun ain't the word I'd use.
So, back to the hotel?
Johnny's famous Sea Smell Inn.
I bet we're all back in our normal clothes. Johnny's the final boss. Go!
What's up, guys?
Johnny, are you all right?
Never felt better.
A bit of Bluto action?
You're the
Let's
man
go.
of the hour.
I don't know. You see, a few kind girls who saw what happened on the beach gave me the lowdown. On the hotel and Mayor Capono. Ugh, I'm a moron. How could I be so blind?
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's true.
You borrowed a lot of money from him, right? Will you be able to pay it
No,
back?
that's the problem.
So, the girls told Capono, keep leeching off our hero and we'll smear your name so bad Shinra will kick you to the curb. And the crazy thing is, it worked. He caved. I am footloose and debt-free, baby.
Did that work? What did he do?
That's great.
I should write that down.
Johnny, the local hero. Proprietor of the Seaside Inn, soon to be 7-star resort hotel.
Now that would be something.
You know you gotta get 1 star before you can get the other 6, right?
Very funny, but I got plans. Ow, 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 ow.
Well, good for you.
You okay there?
Great.
Now watch him fall up the stairs.
Johnny's running on. Got that post-fight energy. You got pretty girls still is deader to leave him alone. Oh, is that how that worked? Nice. I'll keep that in mind. Somebody write that down. I might need that later.
Thanks for everything.
Nah, I should be the one thanking you. Anyway, what's next for you guys?
Gotta follow some rogues.
Oh, those dudes shuffled off toward Mount Corel this morning. Tried to get the injured ones to stay till they were healthy, but...
Corel, huh?
Corel it is.
Be safe, you guys. Wouldn't want anything to happen to my inaugural guests. Bon voyage.
I'm not complaining or anything, so don't take this the wrong way. But if I was a simp, if I simped harder, I should say, I would be annoyed that we did all that work to wear the new outfit for one scene. You know, that's kind of crappy and annoying. Saving, cool. Watch. I'm gonna do something now. Yep. What? I'm gonna turn on the setting here. Where are you? 4K video. No, don't want that. Quit. Why are you on? Doop. And if I go to my graphics and I go to global settings and I click on RTX dynamic something or other, let's do it. DSR factors, what are those? Dynamic super resolution produces smoother images by rendering the game at a higher resolution than dance scaling. No, that's bad. We don't want to do that. Okay. Cool. No, we'll turn it back on. That should help, probably. Because that sunset didn't have enough contrast. It was very flat. So theoretically, when I turn it on, it should have more contrast now. Does it? I don't know. Did it work? The blacks don't look blacker. Does it look any different to you guys? Doesn't look any different to me. Oh well.
Hello? Aren't you all forgetting about
Oh yes, the chicken lady. I mean bear lady.
And
How many of those did you bring with you?
some know me as the world's greatest materia hunter. Others, an unstoppable assassin.
You were stopped.
And the rest, a benevolent and beautiful ninja. But who am I truly? Wutai's what
Pretty great.
The one and only Yuffie!
That's an entrance. Okay. That was 10 out of 10.
Cool.
Cool.
Hey, hold it, you spiky-haired jerkface! Where do you think you're going? I challenge you to a duel! If I win, you get the honor of serving yours truly. However, if you manage to somehow fluke your way to victory, this amazing ninja will agree to join you. What do you say?
Bring it. Beat it. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to beat her up. I want to cosplay her, right? She's kind of adorable. That arm thing is a little odd, though, right? Like, what is she wearing on her arm? But I think it's like a guard. It must be like some kind of a shield. I guess I want Yuffie on the team, so I'm gonna have to bring it. I want to say beat it to see what she says because I think it'd be funny, but I'm worried that she won't join the team. So we're gonna.
Wait, seriously? I mean, we don't actually have to fight. That is, unless you really want to. Oh, abort! Tactical retreat!
I did not see that coming. That's so funny. Ah, man. That was so good. He's like, oh yeah, I brought an arm, my arms and some smoke bombs to a giant sword fight. I'm gonna lose. Yes, you will.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Think this through. Are you absolutely 100% certain you don't want me around to save your butt?
I do. You don't want? You can come with. Please do.
You can come with.
I knew you'd say that. Well, seeing as you're so
Yes, she's on the team.
I guess I'll oblige you.
Welcome to the team, Yuffie.
Oh, that's exciting. More Yuffie is makes the game better. In fact, there's a whole section on the last game where you're just Yuffie.
You try anything funny, anything, I'll shove you in the sister ray pointed at Wutai and blast you back home.
Yeesh. But I hear ya. Ooh.
Notice she didn't look at
You won't
Aerith.
regret this, or my name isn't Yuffie Kisaragi.
Aerith holding a stick. Yay!
Okay, let's see over here, and...
She's gonna be chirpy. She can be chirpy this whole game. Slip into your beachwear at changing booth and enjoy a stroll around town in some appropriately summery attire. Note that you'll automatically change back to your default outfit upon leaving the area around Costa del Sol. Womp womp. I guess I shouldn't complain then. If I want to walk around in my beachwear, I still can. The Shinra 8 will ferry you between Costa del Sol and under Junon whenever you wish. Speak with the crew member at either port to fast travel between two locations. Johnny also provides a fast travel service in Costa del Sol. Speak with him or his assistant to have him escort you around town. Complete Stuck in a Rut quest to unlock fast travel between Junon region and the Grasslands. Oh! What's that one? Stuck in a Rut. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, that's right. Nope. I'm dumb. What am I doing wrong here? Where's the missions? I want the missions. Have I completely forgotten how things work? Item materia, combat settings, intel, upgrade weapon spells, inventory card, deck, party manual, save system. Where's the mission log? Maybe it's here. Aha! Quests. Toward Mount Corral. City Center. Stuck in a Rut. Oh, see, I was right. I was right the first time. All I had to do was gather 3 more pieces of something, and I would have been able to fast travel to the other parts of the map. I was like, maybe I didn't finish a quest, and I was exactly right. Can I go there? I can't go there because it won't let me. Okay, what's the map situation then? Here, Johnny's Tourist Center. And if I go over here, rest spot. Okay, well, I guess we can go try that. Doodly doo 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 doo. Back to adventure mode. Let's go find our way to that dock because I'm pretty sure.
Hey, how about an orb or two?
That man offers me another orb. I'm gonna put a sword in his mouth.
Step right up. We've got the best selection.
Welcome to Run Wild, a paradise.
I've been to everything.
Big and small.
I tried all the stuff. Did all the adventures. Pretty sure I can get another prize from this guy.
Thanks again for taking that wheelie of ours for a test drive.
Yes, give me some stuff.
Let's see what the odometer says, shall we? Congratulations! Yay! You now qualify for an expert license! I must say, you're leaving your competition in the dust.
I got a headband.
Only 1 more license remains. The road ahead is long, but I have no doubt you'll roll to the finish in no time. Keep on rolling.
Hooray! What do you mean I have a headband? What does that even mean? Materia. Yuffie? Oh, she's so cute. Look at her shoe. I stepped in something that Rex left behind. What is the deal here? Headband. A cloth that keeps fatigue away. Does nothing. Grants immunity to sleep. Oh! I do that with coffee. We'll give her materia and stuff later. We're not gonna do that right this second. Although, if I do have another party member, I probably should buy some things. Hi, Chadley.
Damn, you must know Costa. Shake it, loosey goosey. Welcome to Costa del Sol. Have you tried this dance before?
I didn't think myself a dancer, but I'm starting to see the appeal. Perhaps you might like to cut a rug with me sometime?
No. All right, what do we got? ATB boost. No. Auto weapon ability, HP absorption. Morph. What did morph do? Allows you to turn your enemies into items. Fire and ice materia. Fire and ice magic. That's it. Not much to do there. All right. I don't want to do combat simulator. Okay, we're good.
I hope you won't mind my mentioning. But
bye. Stop talking.
That World Intel collection is
shut up.
I'm certain, however, a veteran.
I can still hear him. I don't want to listen to you.
I'd appreciate your help.
Tour Coast to Del Sol.
We'll do a quick.
With our wheelies.
Whoop. Nope. I feel like they would have, after all that adventuring, I feel like they probably hid some stuff around for me to actually grab.
Give me a break. That's way too slow.
Aim carefully, breathe out, then fire. I hope I can hit something.
This be Pirates Rampage.
Your face does not match your voice. Nope. I'm good. That doesn't give you a whole lot of prizes. Let's go check out the stores a couple more times just to make sure that we got everything. Yoing.
Monster burger with beef sky pie.
Nope, nothing there.
I am not my swimsuit.
That's close. What are you?
Welcome. Looking to spice up your wardrobe with some accessories?
What do you got? Wrist guards, bulletproof vest, earrings that increase magic power. All these are the same. I was kind of expecting. Oh, that's new. What's that? Immunity to poison. Big Harry. I already have one of those, and that'll keep you alive. Lame.
Our items go great with beachwear.
Hey,
you know?
from the newest styles to vintage pieces.
Long as the sun is high and the ocean's blue, there's hope for this world of ours.
You want it? We've got it. Oh, I see you're a customer of discerning taste.
And I see you are got what now? Okay, we're gonna buy some of that. Anything good? Bulletproof vest. Time worn talisman. What does that do? Increases one's powers of concentration. Doesn't do much though. It helps with magic. I could buy it for Yuffie, but I don't know what she does. I actually don't know what Yuffie's deal is. Sedative. Quells one's fury. I'm okay. I don't need to quell my fury. Not right now, anyway.
Those boardwalk folks have
I'm on the
style.
beach, man.
If
Which fury could I have?
Quality you crave, my
Got a
shop
furry
is
friend
tops.
who needs to burn off some energy? Come to Run Wild.
I wonder which one I should root for.
I bet I can go to the Chocobos now that I think about it. I bet I can. Can I go to Chocobos? I can! Hooray!
Best way to make tracks is on
Hello there! If you're looking to borrow one of our birds, you'll need to purchase a rental pass first.
3-star materials are now available. What? Oh, cool. I have 8 golden plumes. I can put cool things on my birds. It sounds like an elevator in an elevator. It's kind of true. It does. They're kind of cute, but I don't know, man. We'll come back around. Pass for members of the Coral Region's rental stables. Those who join also receive Chocobo gear as a sign-on bonus. I guess it costs no money. Sure. Hey, cute. Ashes. Oh, she just got stuff. All right.
The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobo.
All right, I think we're good.
Thank you! I've registered your information in our system, so now you're free to borrow our birds whenever you like.
Neato. I'm gonna go dress up my bird. Look at that. He's all pretty. He's all right. Why not? What if I could put it on my bird in the that climbs all the mountains? It's inappropriate, but it's gorgeous.
The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback.
Okay, so I can leave. This whole area is available to me. Okay, that's kind of fun. Let's go light up some lanterns before we have to stop for the day. Check my schedule. Hold on. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Sometimes I do. All right, good. We can wait 3 minutes there. Let's go do this one thing, and then we'll call it stream. You guys want to you guys want to raid? Oh, been forever. I swear it can't. There's no way the dynamic contrast can be on. Not with that much like lack of contrast, right? I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I know you guys are super worried about it. Don't worry. In between, I will take care of the contrast ratio of the game that you've all been complaining about so much. Hello? I mean, I'm gonna go activate this thing first.
Taking over. Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. Stick your armor. Bringing the heat. Shit hurts. Don't. This is gonna sting.
You're dead.
Come on! Hurry up! How'd you like that? You got this!
I got it.
All done.
Okay, I should change my party so that Yuffie's in it. That would be way more fun. Aki? Aki. I have not rated him in ever for a very long time. I just don't think we've been on. Yay! I can say I accomplished something today other than wandering around on the beach and getting my butt kicked by a giant robot octopus. Oh, sorry about that helicopter. That probably screwed up your GPS. Well, that wasn't worth it. Okay, we're out. Let's save it. Call it a day. We'll come back tomorrow. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, let's raid out. Thank you guys for being here. 4 o'clock. I got my family is officially like home now, so I actually have to go say hello. They're not all wandering off and elsewhere. Where is that guy? I'm gonna look for him in my list instead of typing it in, because there he is. Cool. Yes, please copy paste that, etc., etc., etc. You guys know the drill. You guys know how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, so hopefully I'll have something to say taco wise. I think we had a good chat today. Thank you for being here for it. And please check out the Discord. If you haven't been part of the Discord yet, please do. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Wait, I did that wrong again. Last time I raided too early. This time I waved and then forgot to hit the button. One of these days I'll figure out how to do this. All right, let's try that again.
Basically just sleep. XtianNinja 26, bruh. Thank you so freaking much. Yo. 6, your table is ready. Welcome, guys. We were just explaining what a moo is to the population who are uneducated. We've also been talking about the sound a beaver makes. If you have any thoughts on that, we would love to know. I am Mama Peach. Aki is downstairs fetching said moo so we can educate the masses. We are about to put fake nails on Aki and learn a TikTok dance. We are really going wild today. Oh, it's a strange squeak. Okay, so my sound was kind of close. A moo is basically like a big sleeping shirt.